Hello everybody, my name is Jack the Hack, the ultimate copycat of myself, and today we're playing more Kumitantei. Kumitantei. I think I got it right the first time! Finally! Gosh dang. So, last time, I forgot to turn my keyboard on. Well, while that loads on, I can explain. Last time, we just kind of went through episode 1 and we talked to a bunch of people, asked for more keychains, all that stuff. And now, because I was tired, I ended off right before we went into our first trial. And, turns out Reiji, the absolute pop star, died, but the main character, Himari, is getting blamed for it because she was like chloroformed or something. So she woke up, She woke up, and she was like bloodied, but also had the knife in her hand, pretty bloody. So a lot of people thought that it was her. So now we have to basically go prove our innocence. And, I haven't played this game in a couple of days. I got really busy yesterday as of recording this, but we're here. Also, something that I did realize, because last time I'd made the guess that it's Moichi who did it. And I still stand by that. And here's another thing, right? Obviously, this is inspired by Danganronpa, especially 1. And, Moichi is obviously the Byakuya of this game. He also... No. Obviously, in Danganronpa 1, if you know, Byakuya didn't kill Chihiro, but he did rearrange the crime scene to make it look like somebody else did it. Now, we saw that in the previous trial of that game with Leon Kuwata or was Sayaka trying to pin it on Makoto, but she kind of failed in that regard. But, there were still some eyes on Makoto because it was in his room and all that. But Byakuya tampered with it on purpose, but was also going to say that Mondo did it anyways. I think they're going to combine the two and make it to that Moichi was so mad that, that Moichi got really mad and he decided, I'm going to frame this on her and all that. Because I don't remember, but I don't think there's any... No, wait, there is. I was gonna say there's not really a punishment for getting it wrong, but I just remember that there was, and that the blackened essentially would go free. What I was thinking of is, why should they stay, Or why wouldn't they stay, and all that. Anyways, this is going to be a pretty exciting part of this episode, and like I said, as of right now, there's only one episode. So, and I like the game so far, and I actually cannot wait to see what the whole trial has in place for us, the execution, if I was right or not. I can't wait, so let's run this up. Load slot 1, baby. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Forgot to mention that. I would feel so vindicated if it was Moichi. Figured that the others would be with you. I'm also not that tired, so nice. Moichi and I came as soon as we heard the announcement.
Nonsense.
I'll simply be here later. Himari is our prime suspect, however, we gain nothing by jumping to conclusion. If she's guilty, we will prove it beyond a doubt, but before that, she deserves a chance to defend herself, which I think Byakuya was also like that. But unlike Byakuya, I think you're dying, bro. It would make so much sense! It'd be a shame to lose Sanada-san's beauty from the world.
I'm sorry.
A shame to lose Sanada-san. I'm sorry, me and the bees didn't find anything. Aikawa-san wouldn't budge, so I came alone. Why are we gathering here anyways? Perhaps the gymnasium hasn't set up for trial. Nope. Where's the fun in that? Hello. Okay, get your son out of here. I get your son out of here. Oh, there she is. I got a special room set up for this wonderful little occasion.
Oh dear, no.
Now listen
I also have I have a really bad canker sore, like, right here. And so I'm truly suffering. 14? One of you has gone missing. Who cares? It's the Kiyonchi who's still not here. Hey, I said living or semi-living. That includes your little zombie friend.
What?
You're not my friend. She's... Oh, hello. My goat. Sorry I'm late. Something is strange at scene of the crime scene.
Now listen up.
Alrighty.
Explain yourself.
Why have us all meet in the room? Well, if he's gonna gas the place, he doesn't want you guys gassed. I get this so-called... So why are we not gathering in the elevator? Because this is the elevator.
What?
This is the elevator? Sure is. This will take us right down to the first clinical trial.
All remaining participants, fasten your seatbelts and steel your nerve. Ah, what the heck? Let's go.
Oh, sweet.
It's happening again. No. They're gonna knock us out again. I knew it was electric. I knew it. Oh, can it, will ya? They're not getting knocked out again. Well, not now anyway.
Wow, they do look... Wow, both the Sonatas look really similar. Oh well, we're here. Now it's quick. Very live, very timely. Wow.
Welcome to the trial room where... Hey, who said you were invited? Oh, you took my position. You can't stop me from caring. I can still come here if I please. And I want to watch over the proceedings myself.
Hey, you know what? Fair.
Fine. But only because I don't have time to deal with a senile elderly today.
You're like the same age as me. Watch.
For the rest of you,
Tough, man.
welcome to the trial room, where you'll all be... Each
course.
podium is specially designated for each of you. So make sure you get on the right one. And now hurry up! Chop chop! Let's get this thing rolling!
Okay.
This is it. Kutsuki-san is dead, and one of us is his killer. Everyone is convinced that I did it. And even I myself still don't know what happened. I need to uncover the truth. I need to figure out what really happened, and reveal whoever killed him, and tried to frame me.
You know what I should do? Because this is, like, still technically ongoing, you know, just, you know, because this is still technically ongoing. After I do this and record this, I should make a video where it's basically my predictions on who is going to, like, die and who's gonna live. I don't know if it'll be, like, you know, after the next episode or, like, after, like, the whole thing. But, you know, I think that'd be a cool video. But anyways, let's try to get into this.
Whatever life I once knew, it doesn't matter here. This is the world I'm in now. Fighting for my innocence in this first clinical trial.
Before you continue, it is advised that you equip skill cards in the deck menu. You can also fine-tune your debate deck to suit your skill cards, but that is recommended for advanced players. Can I cannot pause. That's tough. This makes me think that I missed something. I definitely missed something. Did I miss something, or is this just blank for the sake of being blank? Or maybe it's gonna get revealed here. Who knows? A strange note beckons to Himari to classroom 1C, where she's ambushed and falls unconscious. She's awoken by a strange noise and finds herself covered in blood, sitting beside the smiling corpse of Reiji Kutsuki. She's now the prime suspect in this inaugural killing. Himari must fight to even be heard, much less prove her own innocence. Okay. Does it matter? It's all gonna get shuffled anyways, right? Oh, wait, what? No, we don't have it unlocked. Alright, when you play a 1, flip a coin until you get tails. Multiply the damage by the number of heads. Ooh, that goes hard, wait. Sure, we'll take that. That can help. Oh, I guess oh, maybe. Oh, shit! Maybe I should go for gambling. Oh, maybe I I think that can work. I actually don't get this, like, at all. Would I not want just the most amount of cards? Would I want to put every single card here? Maybe I need to thin out my deck? Maybe I need to play for a specific suit? Like, obviously I can't do one specific suit, because then, like, if I do all yellow and I go against blue, then I lose. Right? Like, obviously. But maybe I should just thin it out? Like, is there a reason why? Because if we go back, right? I wish I could set my save. Like, obviously, like this, right? For something like that. Oh, I can't ever get Reiji's card. Oh, that's tough. Well, unless I restart, but, you know. So why wouldn't I want it to be like this? Especially when it's just bigger number. Maybe this is a mistake, but we're gonna try it. I forgot if these did something, and if it does, then that's tough, man. Oh, wait, no, because you can only reshuffle once. That's right, I forgot. You know what, we're just gonna play with everything and then see what happens. It's just less likely that we're gonna get the other thing. Well, maybe we can, like... Because we do have the card that reshuffles. So we can probably just, like, not have any 1s or 2s. Maybe? That makes sense to me. Because the only... Set difficulty. I don't know. I might do normal. Can I check? Okay. There's achievements based on it. I know that. Complete any clinical trial with an A ranking from an ace counter in War of Words. Complete a bad ending in a clinical trial. And then complete any clinical trial while performing every AIDS count. Oh no, then I guess there isn't a thing for difficulty. So then, why would I guess I would just do normal. Okay. Just putting stuff on the side here. I'm a completionist at the end of the day. Because episode 1's a given, execution is a given. Just do really well with the clinical trial. And I'll be him. Okay. I think we should be fine. Clinical trial. My autosave went somewhere. Oh, I can't save. Oh, I just straight up can't save. Okay.
Welcome to our extra special very first
Woo! Yeah, baby.
In the clinical trial, all
Trial 77.
participants will discuss amongst themselves the details of the termination and
So-
decide through a democratic vote.
Trial 77. So that's the track. Oh, you guys can't see that. My bad. You know. It says Trial 77 up there, as in the song. So this tells me that this, you know, 1954 was the beginning of it. And we're in 1989 right now. 12 months for 17 years? Well, that obviously doesn't equal 77. But maybe 12 times 17, 204. Divided by 77. Each year has had 2.64 trials, or 3. So maybe this is a tri-yearly... No, that's not what that means. Like, they do it 3 times a year. My math is flawless.
Whatever. You kids are perceptive enough to get the idea. Somebody whacked somebody else. You gotta discuss who did it and vote him as the culprit. Now, one of you has decided their life matters more than the rest of you. If that's you, your job is to get everyone to vote someone else as the culprit. Do that, and you win. Fail, and it's the birds for you. The rest of you, you'll want to find that culprit and vote them off, so they die instead of you. You all got that?
Yep, sounds understandable to me.
Should have had time to investigate.
Oh, thank God. We're getting a recap here. In case you didn't watch the previous episodes, which you should. You should watch the previous videos. But if not, stay here. We're getting a recap.
His body was found this morning at 6 a.m. in classroom 1C.
Dang, the animatronics got to him.
Once in the chest, twice in the heart, and someone's here to blame. His official cause of death was those stabs, though he also broke his nose before he died. And with that, experiment formalities.
You're taking way too much joy in this. At least try to have some impartiality.
The fun is the best part of all this, old-timer.
Well, what do we even talk about? Sonata-san, what would be the first order of business?
Typically, you'd start with
Off with all this formality shit. We already know who did it. It's her.
Wait,
You found Nedski's body covered in blood with a fucking knife in your hand. We literally caught you red-handed.
I'm inclined to agree.
Hold on. Can't save. So I can't save during the trial, but there is an autosave before. So if I want to go back and do stuff, I definitely have that. But worst case scenario, I don't have that autosave and autosaved after the trial. I still have a save before the trial that I can skip through for later on when I want to go back and like do, you know, do all the achievements and stuff.
Sonata has some explaining to do if she wants to get suspicion away from her.
Gonna need a real good explaining. Because otherwise, it's pretty obvious.
Hold on. I don't really want to believe it myself, but
Let her talk, please!
who else could have done it?
Moichi, bro, you got the wrong Sonata! It's not me! It's my brother!
I really don't want to believe that Himari-chan would do something like that. But what if it really is her?
But I did... No,
calm down. Hey, yo, calm down, because your stuttering is not helping.
Still trying to weasel your way out of this. Stop wasting our fucking time and just confess.
Enough! Look, I'm fully aware this seems open and shut. However, I've seen plenty of cases where the supposedly obvious suspect turned out to not be the culprit. We are here to prove who the real killer is. And to do that, we shouldn't be jumping to the quickest conclusion. If she is the killer, then we must prove it beyond any reasonable doubt. Discuss it until there are no possible avenues for her to be innocent.
Look, you're completely right, but I still think it's you.
But until then, Himari deserves a chance to defend herself. Our decision here will not only impact her life, but ours as well. So don't take it lightly.
Thank you, Moichi. Anyway, I was going to say that I do have something that can prove that I...
Both of you fucking dorks really need to learn when to shut up! I don't give a shit what either of them say. He's just trying to get his baby sis off the hook because he's not man enough to get shit done. She killed that freak and we caught her doing it. End of story. What more do you fucking need?
War of words. Okay. Seems like people can't come to an agreement, so war of words. You need to find flaws in people's statements. Key points will be marked in orange. It'll be up to you to determine which of these statements are false. Refute them with the evidence cards. Yeah, mouse, Q and E. Wait, fire with what? Oh, shoot! If things are moving too fast for you, you can press space to focus.
Just admit that you killed him already.
Wait, can I...
like this isn't going to help anyone, Ishikame.
How about you stop protecting her?
This trial would be over in no time if you simply confess to your sin.
Yeah, she obviously shanked him before he could kick her ass.
Okay.
A wimp like you could have done it if you hadn't gotten the jump on him, Four Eyes.
You're rushing to the end before we've examined all possibilities.
I can't pause, bro.
Seems rather straightforward to me.
Okay.
Sonata wouldn't be able to fight back against him. So of course she'd take him by surprise.
Look, I don't know. It's all just really fishy, okay? Is Hime-chan really the type to go all bloodthirsty like that?
You... well...
You've known her for 5 fucking days!
Okay, he does have a point.
Steak.
Moichi?
He might be flailing his accusation around. You noticed it too. What Ishikame said.
There's something wrong with it. I just need to prove.
Now that you meant, like it's
That's it. Now and disprove that statement with
Okay, got
Do I have to hold space or do I? Well, yeah, but I'm trying to...
Admit that you killed him already!
Yelling like this isn't going to help anyone, Ishikame.
How about you stop protecting her?
This trial would be
stabbed
over in no
3
time
times.
if you simply confess to your sin.
Yeah, she obviously shanked him before he could kick her ass.
Wait, no. Gosh dang it, I didn't... Wait, what?
That's where you're wrong.
Oh, wait. I got it right! I was gonna do the empty sashimi. She shanked him before he can do anything. Wait. She shanked him before he can do anything. She shanked him before he can do anything. No, because he had a broken nose before he died. Right?
I mean, it's...
Wait, what'd she say? That's why you're wrong.
How'd you say to me?
You've got something wrong, Ishikame-san. You said that Kutsuki-san was killed without a chance of fighting
Yeah, so...
But the autopsy report here stated that his nose was broken pre-mortem.
Yeah. I would have gotten that wrong.
So what?
Well, it's...
It matters because of the situation he would have gotten it. Is what I believe she is trying to say.
That's right, exactly. So, the autopsy report says that his nose was broken before he was killed. And unless someone can vouch for Kutsuki-san hurting his nose beforehand, then it's likely that he got it during the murder, which means he must have fought back against the killer.
Oh my gosh. Literally like literally the first one. Because Sayaka was trying to lure Leon to kill him. Leon got the jump on her, but it was in Makoto's room, like I said, so she's gonna try to pin it on Makoto.
Doubt he'd just be walking around with his nose busted. Or not.
Could he really have fought, though? I mean, he always had this big smile on his face, even when he was... he was still smiling. Maybe he left us quickly and didn't have to suffer.
I'm not convinced.
Oh, you think he was in a lot of pain, Shigure-chan?
Quiet, Minasuga. That you all heard Kutsuki yourself the other day. With that little speech he put on. How he felt about leaving this place was rather obvious. As were his feelings about life and death in general.
Is she implying that he killed himself?
Perhaps this little struggle you claim occurred was more one-sided.
No, there definitely had to be some sort of struggle.
Oh. She's not gonna believe me with just my words, so I'm gonna have to prove it with evidence. So there was more than just a struggle. Oh my gosh, there's so... Oh, okay. Wait, there were signs of a struggle, so probably like... some blood smeared across the floor. Probably this? I believe it's tied to something else regarding the murder case. That there has to be a struggle. I don't know. Wait. He escorted... So, Jiro? The blood? I might get a bad ending, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. That shows the signs of struggle.
That's it!
Yeah, the blood on the desk.
Blood of the desk. They
Okay.
indicated struggle.
However so.
A few of the desks had these long, dried-up blood streaks on them. Even ones further away from his body.
But Kutsuki-san was stabbed repeatedly. Isn't there a chance it was just splatter from the blood?
If it was splatter from the blood, it would be more like polka dots, like actual spatter, not necessarily like a whole like thing, you know, the whole like the leg was like
Wow,
red and all that.
possible. Some of the desks were too far from Kutsuki-san's body for it to have just been normal splatter.
Maybe his nose was broken against the leg of the chair. Oh, wait, maybe.
For the blood to be on the desks like that, the killer would have had to move them. So, some of the desks must have been knocked over while Kutsuki-san and the culprit were fighting.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I see. I can follow this line of logic.
I concede on this point. As it now seems rather apparent, there was a struggle.
See? That's what...
However, all you've done is proven this simply was not a kill without a struggle. Who's to say you weren't the one on the other side of this struggle with Kutsuki?
Exactly. None of this bunk, struggle or not, doesn't change the fact she killed him there. Classroom's pretty far from our line of sight now. We got the second floor. Wouldn't be a hard kill to make.
But, like, look at Hime-chan. She doesn't really look like someone who...
Guys, she couldn't have done it. She's freaking weak.
No offense, but you look like you'd be knocked on your butt if you sneezed too hard.
Crazy work.
Kutsuki wasn't much of a fighter either. So knock off the dope too. Whatever happened, you...
I have to do something, unless I can prove that I wasn't the one calling on... Oh, the note! Oh, what? Come on, man.
Doesn't even matter.
After each attack, reduce my defense by 3. Oh, wow. Blue. I need blue! Green, green. Yellow beats green.
That's it. Doesn't even matter.
Draw 1 card. Dang, she drew 1 card. Oh gosh, blue. I have red. What? Oh, that's green.
Doesn't even matter.
Oh, red.
That's it. Doesn't even matter.
Please.
Doesn't even matter.
Okay. Okay. Wait, I'm understanding it now. I'm understanding it now. Oh my gosh.
You call him still classroom alone. Unless you got something to prove you didn't leave.
The note! The note!
Change your mind.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, the letter. It was addressed to... Yeah, it was addressed to Himari. This is it!
I do have proof, actually.
What's that?
What's that?
It's a letter.
Now that I'm hearing her voice is kind of dope, not gonna lie.
Here's what's written on it.
Dear Himari, I think I found something really important in Classroom 1C. If you could get over as soon as you can, you might be able to help everybody escape. Signed,
Reiji.
Signed. Reiji.
Kutsuki-san wrote this and left it for me. He was the one who called me to...
Nah, BS! You obviously forged that, Himari!
That could have easily been forged.
I didn't.
I was with Himari the whole time. Unless she was able to do it without me noticing, I can promise you that she didn't write it.
Yeah.
She could have forged it before the whole thing got going. Plenty of time then.
So that's what that letter on your door was about? Oh, well, maybe if you weren't so tiny with sleeping in, you'd have been able to stop this from happening!
Geezer, shut your mouth! I don't know how they did things in your time, but here in the better generation, we can shut traps and let them squirm on their own!
I believe that's enough of an indication to see that the note isn't fraudulent.
See? I was already asleep when the letter was brought to my room. Even the cat can confirm it.
That cat!
Oh, Yanasofu, a double name for a...
How utterly convenient. More than a low-born murderer
Sure.
deserves.
What?
And once I read the letter, I went to Classroom 1C, just as it told me to.
So, let me get this straight. You went out to meet up with a guy, alone, in the middle of the early morning, all because this shady-ass letter told you to?
There's something on my monitor, but I can't get it off.
Well,
It's bothering me.
I wasn't thinking things through as much as I should have at the time.
Oh my god! Seriously? This isn't...
Wait, stop talking! Having those kinds of thoughts before marriage is a sin. You need Jesus, Hanabusa.
Anyway, once I entered the classroom, it was all dark. I couldn't see anything in there. Then I remember somebody grabbing me. I couldn't see who it was, and then they knocked me out with something.
Oh no, are you okay?
I'm fine. When I woke up, I saw Kutsuki-san's body in front of me.
With blood all over you and a knife in your hand.
Guess you weren't the one calling him down then.
So, do you believe me now?
I didn't finish. Sure, he's the one who called you there. But then what? You just proved you were in the classroom, knowing who would be there.
Wait, I didn't mean.
Either you took advantage of the situation and killed him, or he tried to kill you and you fought back. Take your
Which the latter is exactly what happens in Danganronpa 1, like I said, with Leon fighting it back against Sayaka and then killing her.
doesn't change the most important thing.
The newly presented evidence so far hasn't changed the outcome of this trial. The only fact that's relevant here is who killed the victim. Will this trial truly progress to a new conclusion? If we just keep going,
If my lady requests it, we should obey. This trial has nothing more to offer.
What? No, we can't do that.
Silence, Sonata-sama. If you continue to misguide us, I shall execute you myself.
Hey, Lancelot! Don't go trying to take the fun part from me.
Please wait a moment.
Yo, my
I
goat!
think there's his reasoning to suspect Sanada-san. It risky would be to rush to a rushed conclusion.
I applaud this voice actor, by the way. I can't imagine how many takes it would have. I can imagine. I can't imagine how many takes she had to go through with these with these lines of all time. Am I crazy? I feel like that.
Sanada-san's life is not the only one line on the line here. The rest of ours are also.
Don't try to convince them. It's all lost. They've all been taken. They've all been brainwashed. But not me. I want to survive. I want to live.
I want to live? Yes, so I'd wish for us to leave no doubt before we are come to final conclusion.
fine. This moronic
What else should we be discussing then?
An overview of the case would be a good spot to start, to land everyone on the same page. One that seems important that we've neglected thus far is the murder weapon used in this case.
That is true.
What's the point? We already know what it is. It's a fucking knife!
Because any weapon will have an array of surrounding factors, and we need to be sure of as many of those as possible.
The knife was specifically a kitchen knife, correct? A kitchen knife from, well, the kitchen.
That seems to be the case, but it's rather ornate. Did anyone happen to investigate the kitchen?
My lady and I were guarding the crime scene throughout the investigation.
I wasn't sure if it would prove important. So
I was busy elsewhere, so I said.
I did. Me and Okabe did. Teacher.
No one knows anything.
Merlight. We're playing Merlight again? Yeah. To push the evidence forward is somewhere in Himari's mind, but she needs a little help to find it. Within the clinical trial, Merlight is a puzzle platformer. You'll need to avoid obstacle. Okay. The empty knife box, yeah. I don't know if you die immediately if you fall down. Oh well. Oh, I guess Ow. It's the empty sashimi knife box thing. What? I'll grab you too. Oh wait, that gets rid of your time. Oh, I didn't know that. Thankfully I'm a master at Merlight. Literally John Merlight himself.
I think I can prove where the knife came from.
Yeah, I knew that, but you know, we had to play knockoff Donkey Kong to do it.
Of course you'd have an answer. Did your brother coach you or some shit?
My integrity as a prosecutor is something I take pride in, Ishikame. I wouldn't endanger it on something like this. Himari, if you could please share your theory.
Right. So, earlier, when Moichi and I were investigating, we found an empty box for a sashimi knife. I didn't get the best look at the knife, but it seems to be the only knife that was missing from the kitchen.
Oh?
Not only that, the patterns on the handle of the knife matched those on the box.
Did anyone else keep an eye on the kitchen leading up to the case? Maybe even see who went in and out?
Don't we have that also? Okabe literally said that.
Speak up, Okabe.
last night. But I didn't see anyone coming in or out all night. I promise.
You didn't see anyone at all?
Yes, none, zero. It was just me all night.
He's lying because he was forced to do the dishes.
I didn't take the knife, by the way. Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
No idea when the knife was taken, but it's definitely not last night. Otherwise, I would have seen it, right?
War of words. Probably his testimony then, right? If disagreeing with your peers may not always be the correct answer, sometimes it might be worth reinforcing someone else's statement. Wait, what? Disagreeing with your peers may not always be the correct answer, right? Sometimes it may be worth reinforcing someone else's statement. These statements will be marked blue and can be hit with evidence cards. Doing so is called consent. Additionally, it seems the discussion has started to get chaotic, and it could be a struggle to be heard. Smaller statements will appear in purple and sometimes block your target while aiming. These are called white noise. You can clear them? Okay.
I was in the kitchen the whole night, and I saw nobody come in or out. It was just me.
Wait, was it blocked? Wait, what? I need to corroborate. Okay, I guess I have to agree. I should have looked at the evidence, bro.
I was in the kitchen the whole night.
Okay.
And I saw nobody come in or out. It was just me.
Winnow, you said that 3 times already.
You? Certainly grown quite neurotic.
Neurotic.
What? I mean, I don't know what Himari's...
Please refrain from badgering the suspect.
Anyway, I'm telling you now. I was alone in the kitchen all night.
Okabe, that's not what you told us earlier.
Well, maybe you heard me wrong. It happened.
Ah! What?
I was in the kitchen the whole
Oh
night.
my gosh, okay.
And I saw nobody come in or out.
During the
It was
night,
just me.
someone entered the nurse's office.
You said that 3 times already.
Certainly.
What? I mean, I don't know what Himari...
Please refrain from badgering...
Anyway, I'm telling you now.
Okabe, that's not what you told us earlier.
Well, maybe
Not what you
heard
told
me
us.
wrong. It happens. So I'm correcting it right now. The kitchen last night was totally empty.
I can feel it! He's lying!
So...
Then prove it.
Yeah, Hiroshi is acting strange.
Okay. I think Hiroshi's statement with Miyochi's statement, with what Miyochi's saying, that's not what you told us last night, which is correct with his statement, because Kitsuki... because Miyochi's statement is correct. Yeah, Miyochi's statement is correct.
I see.
Okay, I understand.
I was in the kitchen the whole night.
So I have to silence...
And I saw nobody come in or out. It was just me.
Winnow, you said that 3 times already.
Certainly grown.
What? I mean, I don't know what Himari's plan...
Please refrain from badgering the suspect.
Anyway, I'm telling you now. I was alone in the kitchen all night.
Okabe, that's not what you told us earlier.
Yeah.
That's right!
Yeah, consent, baby, let's go! That makes so much sense.
What you told us was completely different from this.
Okay, I understand it now. So I need to... my brain was saying that I'm agreeing with him. Actually, no, I think my brain was trying to tell me, no, he's lying, so just do that. No, I need to agree with Moichi, which is what he said.
Well,
I think.
you heard
Yeah.
wrong.
What?
Right, you're the suspect here, right? Can we really trust anything you say?
What if you hear it from me then? During the investigation, Himari and I talked to you about your night in the kitchen, and you gave us a completely different story from whatever you're spouting right now.
Why is bro lying now? Don't tell me you killed him. Or maybe it'd be too obvious.
Didn't think it would be all that important.
What? What logic is that?
To change your story all of a sudden.
Speak, Okabe. Our very lives are at stake. So unless you have a very good reason for omitting facts from this trial.
Yes, ma'am! I didn't think it would be that important to mention who came, as they aren't.
Not with us anymore, wait.
Yeah. Kutsuki-san was the one that came to the kitchen. Maybe around midnight?
How interesting factoid to now share. Thank you, however, Okabe-san.
Is suspicious.
Finally, the fucking magic decided to join the conversation.
Are you, like, incapable of learning anyone's actual names?
The information is suspicious. Both of you were in an optimal position to take the knife. Therefore, you too are suspicious.
But wasn't Reiji-chan the one? If Reiji-chan was the one who got hurt.
Sanada. Allegedly, Kutsuki sent her a summons to meet up in classroom 1C. He was additionally seen at the location where the murder weapon went missing. Therefore, both Kutsuki and Okabe had the opportunity to steal the knife. Sanada.
Yes?
When did you receive the letter?
Oh, when I woke up. Around 5 a.m. I'm not sure when the letter came to my room, though.
If you didn't do it, mistakes like that'll make sure you're next.
Are you crazy? Get your head to the goddamn game, Sanada!
You're right! Sanada, lock in!
How can you be so careless? This place, it's not normal.
So, like,
Hmm.
think if it's possible for Hiro-chan to be the killer?
No, I'd never kill anybody! Promise!
Anybody could say that, bro, especially in a death game.
Investigation, perhaps not. But there is a possibility of self-defense.
Yeah.
What? No, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Though, not defending himself.
What do you mean?
Oh my gosh. So, let me get this straight. The story right now is the story right now that everybody is thinking of just Sanada got sent the note by Reiji to go to classroom 1C. Reiji was trying to kill her. Reiji, like, got the jump on her, tried to kill her, but Okabe somehow miraculously heard something and then tried to defend, oh my gosh, what's it called? Tried to defend Sanada, but killed Reiji, and because he was so, like, guilt-rodden and, like, disturbed, that he pinned it on Sanada to make so that he can leave.
Well, let me pose this theory. Hiro-chan saw Reiji-chan take the knife, but instead of confronting him, he quietly followed him. He saw Reiji-chan follow Hime-chan into the classroom, got worried, and followed them both in. Reiji-chan, who was planning to murder Hime-chan, attacked her and knocked her out so she wouldn't fight back. Jumping in to save her, Hiro-chan wrestled the knife away from Reiji-chan, struggled a bit, and turned the tables and stabbed him. But like after the adrenaline wore off, Hiro-chan saw what he did and panicked. He moved the crime scene around to frame Hime-chan for it, then ran off to secure his alibi.
Not implausible. I ran into Okabe-sama downstairs this morning, which was rather unusual.
Whoa! You actually think I did it? Bro, that's bogus! I couldn't have done any of that! No way!
What? This attitude of yours is just some fucking mental breakdown from stress or something?
Maybe.
No! This is a really big misunderstanding!
Guys, this is just one big misunderstanding.
You were alone all night, as you've claimed yourself.
Wasn't the cat also with him?
Somebody can confirm your alibi. That statement is doubtful at best.
Especially since you just lied about not seeing Kutsuki before he died.
And your current shift in attitude to this.
Suspicious.
What? Why is this happening? I didn't kill Kutsuki-san! It was Himari! She was found with him, wasn't she?
Oh, shoot.
She was even holding a knife and covered in blood and everything!
Oh, all of a sudden you're just starting now. I still think it was Moichi somehow, but Okabe isn't that. Okabe isn't now the question.
Me in comparison, I ain't got a drop of blood on me. And if you check that knife for fingerprints, mine wouldn't be on it, because I never touched it ever.
Perhaps you cleaned yourself up with the washroom so near to the crime scene.
Disturbing my
Oh.
perfectly arranged medical supplies in the process. Oh my.
Also, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my gosh, what's it called? Oh, I think he was. No, I'm thinking of the Mormon who wanted everybody's laundry together.
I'd imagine if fingerprinting or other forms of DNA analysis were available, it would have been mentioned already.
You think I give you dweebs something that fancy?
Fair enough.
No fun in such easy proceedings. Dance.
You just. Well, Himari is still the most suspicious one.
Hiroshi?
No! You. Shut up!
Shut up!
And now you're trying to pin it on me!
Dude, you shouldn't have lied. It ain't her fault that you lied. You lied, we caught you when you're bad. You should have lied better.
Hiroshi, listen!
You're trying to drag me into your murder! I'm gonna prove it! I'm gonna prove that you did it!
Not good. He does have an alibi. Okay.
You're hiding something, I just know.
Hey. I don't have green. Oh, shoot. I need green! Yellow, okay.
Hey, let me talk!
Nuh-uh. Draw one card. He's drawing a card, he's ulting. Yellow, I need blue. What? Shoot, okay, I have a bunch of yellows.
Stop it!
Draw some cards. I need yellow. I need another card. Come on. Give it to me. I need green. Yellow beats green. Can I? Wait. Green, blue. Shoot. He debated me. Hey. Red. Another red. Big.
Please, calm down! How am I supposed to come? I know I didn't do it! You did! But now everyone is suspecting me!
Great voice acting, by the way.
Nobody to back me up! I don't have an alibi!
Roshi claimed that he was up all night being forced to clean. Well, yeah, it would be this, right? Yeah. I would assume Hiroshi's alibi wouldn't make sense, because he's saying that there's nobody else to back him up. But there is somebody who can back him up. Nanu Sofa, whatever your name is.
Continue, Sonata.
Thank you. Hiroshi, you were in the kitchen all last night doing the dishes, right?
Yeah, but
You said you weren't allowed to leave until you had the place spotless.
Yeah, but that was only because of...
The fuck you mean, oh?
That's right. It was because of that cat.
That cat. This cat right here. This man right here. It's all because It's all because of this man right here that you had to do the dishes all night?
He held you up in the kitchen all night until all of the dishes were done.
He also made me make sure the place was clean, top to bottom. I
Oh.
haven't got a chance to sleep at all.
And you would have been done faster if you didn't dilly-dally and let it get that bad in the fuck. And
Yo!
that my name
Nanu Sofu.
And since he was there in the kitchen watching you all night, he can corroborate your account. He's your alibi.
Sorry. But, yeah, see, I wasn't.
Can we really believe it, though? I mean, like, that thing was the one who brought us here in the first place. Like, who's to say he didn't help you with, you know, the murder stuff?
And then Nanu's gonna be like, where's the fun in the researchers interfering with, participating with the people or whatever?
In violation of the rules?
I mean, I don't see exactly why it would be. The rules said that Nianus isn't allowed to mess with the experiment.
But Nanu Sofa.
That isn't Nianus. Not anymore, anyway.
Quite an interesting observation. Yanis, do the rules work that way?
I'm keeping quiet for now. I want to see how you all decide this works.
What? You can't do that!
Oh, can it, Yana Tofu? I ain't bound to anything besides some flimsy rules.
No! Come on, tell us! Well, unless the cat yokais...
I'm not so sure about that, Hanabusa-san.
What? Why are you arguing about this? If Hiro-chan's the guilty one, that proves you're innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but if he's not it, you know, then you're all dead.
Well, kind of, but
Kind of? Isn't that what you want?
I really don't believe Hiroshi is the one who did this. Even if he doesn't believe the same for me. However, I'm sure that there's a way to prove it. I'm sure there's evidence that can prove that Hiroshi and Yana Sofu were in the kitchen all night.
Oh, the clean dishes, right? What? Do I have to corroborate something, or do I have to disprove it? Oh. Oh, sometimes someone will say something that may be useful elsewhere. You can absorb the highlighted statement and store it as an edit.
Sure he's innocent?
I have to hold
I'm
it.
pretty sure that thing's lying.
I'm not lying, I promise.
Oh, please, you're shaking like a fucking leaf.
So mention something about.
As a point for once.
What do you mean for once?
Still not sure it means he's guilty. But he's definitely more suspicious now.
I promise you, no bogus. I'm telling the truth.
You're lying.
I was held up all night by that old cat. He wasn't gonna let me go
until the kitchen was spotless. Blah 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 blah. I know it doesn't matter.
What? Wait, what? I thought it would just go into my arsenal.
Are you sure he's innocent?
Oh, I see.
I'm pretty sure that thing's
So now I would use this. Okay, I see. Until it was spotless, so I would need to silence. So, space to hold.
Still not sure it means but he's definitely more suspicious.
I promise you, no bogus. I'm telling the truth. I was held up all night by that old cat. He wasn't gonna let me go
until the kitchen was spotless. Blah 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 blah. I know.
What? Wait, what? What? Literally how? What? That means I'm dead, right? Oh, dang. Well, yeah. Restart. So I mean I have to... Oh! Oh! Oh, thank God! I don't have to start over from the beginning!
Continue, Sonata.
Thank you.
Okay. So what are we trying to... Wait, I don't even know what we're trying to do. Because we have to absorb it.
You're shaking. That Lord has as a point.
What do you mean still not sure it means it, but it's definitely more since...
I promise you, no bogus. I was held up all night, but he wasn't gonna let me
Until the kitchen was spotless. Blah, 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 blah. I know. It
Wait, what?
doesn't matter.
How do I...
Save it for the judge, Hiro-chan, because I'm
So...
not buying it.
Hanabusa contradicted herself. You can make use of that.
Until the kitchen was
Sometimes
spawned.
all it takes to disprove someone's claim is to throw their own words right
Did I not do that? What?
I see.
Are you sure he's innocent?
So maybe...
Because I'm pretty sure that thing's lying. That's not true.
I see. Okay. So I did do that, but for the wrong statement. So I'd absorb it in one place and then throw it in another. Okay, that makes more sense.
I don't know how many of you were able to check, but the kitchen was spotless this morning when I went to investigate. Moichi was with me and can confirm this too.
Correct. I was with Himari in the kitchen. It was clean.
While Giannis and Yanasofu seem rather advanced,
Shut up! At least let her talk before we kill her.
their small structure and limited mobility would make it impossible to clean the kitchen that thoroughly by themselves.
I can't believe the youth nowadays.
Affirmative.
Huh?
Yanusofu's mechanics are very simple. He can hold himself up and operate, but proper maintenance of this facility is undeniably beyond his capabilities.
Hey, you don't need to tell them all that. Those are trade secrets. Trade secrets, schmeekrits, old timer.
Good grief. Shut up already. Subjecting me to this depraved experiment is already an insult.
My lady, I urge you to remain so. Alas. Where were we?
Oh, I can promise the kitchen was clean. I got a bit hungry during everything and went back to the kitchen for.
You went and had a snack in the middle of a murder case?
But see, the kitchen could have only been cleaned by Hiroshi. And to do all that, it would have left him with almost no time to commit a murder.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Damn. Really thought I was onto something there. Even checked the.
So this means Hiroshi couldn't have killed Kutsuki-san.
That isn't good enough. In my line of work, you quickly learn how much of a difference no time and almost no time can really make when it comes to murder. And Okabe still had enough time to potentially kill Kutsuki.
I agree. While the current circumstances make it more and more improbable that Okabe-san is our culprit, it's not yet impossible.
Are you serious? Isn't this enough? I'm telling you, I didn't do it!
Could have been what? A few minutes? That's enough time.
Did he really do it? But
did he?
He's so kind and silly. Okay, is there anything that can prove he couldn't have had enough of time to do it? Maybe his account? Letter to Himari. I already did all that. I already did that. I assume you can't use the same pieces of evidence again. Probably don't need to use that, yeah. I would assume this, because this talks about... This talks about, like,
Shiraki-san,
and stuff.
You told me earlier that you ran into Hiroshi this morning before Kutsuki-san's body was found, right?
Aye, it's as you say. If I remember correctly, he came from the direction of the elevator rather than a classroom. Had he been downstairs before my lady and I, it would have been impossible to falsify his trajectory.
Yeah, and it wasn't long after I ran into you that we heard the glass shatter.
Aye, that is also true.
Glass shattering? Explain.
Oh, have we not explained this yet? Okabe-sama and I heard the sound of glass shattering and ran forth to find its source. Then, moments later, we were alerted by an even louder scream coming from classroom 1C.
Yeah, yeah.
Would have been me when I woke up.
The glass caught our attention, but Himari's screaming was what got us to the classroom.
pardon me, but I'm confused by what you mean. broken glass? There are no glass structures within this building facility that.
But there are glass vials!
Yes, 'twas rather vexing upon hearing it. But during the investigation, we found shattered glass on the ground near to the body.
I watched the servant point out something glimmering from the floor, so I corroborate the glass's presence. No one moved it under our watch.
Oh, dear Sonata-san, surely you didn't cut yourself on the shards?
Maybe Reiji-chan's sunglasses broke. That would explain it.
Impossible. The glass of his lenses were tinted, while the glass of the crime scene was not.
Speaking of, I don't think I saw his sunglasses at the scene either.
Nay, neither I nor my lady saw them at the crime scene.
I didn't think to check his bedroom, though I guess it'd be kind of weird for him to leave without them.
He had them when he stopped by the kitchen.
I doubt it's of any importance. The culprit here was clearly an amateur. Only confident killers take trophies.
True.
But if it was not the sunglasses.
Yeah. What? Shoot the letters. Something important is on the tip of Amari's tongue, but she needs a little help finding the word. Within the clinical trial, Cosmidors is a shoot 'em up, where your goal is to spell out the correct word by collecting the letters from enemies. Shooting at an enemy with space will destroy it, but firing a missile will collect the letter it's carrying. And you'll need to avoid dive attacks, but you can use shift to focus. So, I need to spell vial. Oh, wait, oh shoot. Oh my gosh. How do I... Wait. Space to fire, but I need to R to missile. R to missile. Gosh dang it, where's... Okay. Wait, no! Okay. I'm looking for the letter V! Not the letter V! I understand it now. Do I have to do it in order? Like, can I just, like, missile this? Oh, I can. Sweet. Ow. Oh. There we go. Okay, that took me a bit to get, but okay. Cool game. Cool game.
Probably going to implicate me again. It's likely that one of my coffee vials was shattered against the floor, which was what left all the glass there.
You did mention that they're pretty fragile, so shattering it like that does make sense.
That would also explain this item I found at the scene.
Oh, is this the last?
Taking care of my situation this morning. I faintly heard the crashing sound as well.
Is that the last piece of evidence?
Before we were all called to the gym, I felt myself.
Lucky you stepped on the cork instead of the glass, huh, Ogasawa? Wait, you walked off with evidence?
I returned to the crime scene, so it's unlikely it mattered. Rather, it seems to have proven useful. Surely, a trinket like this played a role in the killer's plan. Evidence they would be incapable of hiding. So, for it to be absent upon returning to the crime scene. How fortunate. But surely, Luck makes a predator arrogant.
I do not get what she's trying to say.
Turns a predator into prey.
God damn it, we're getting nowhere with this shit! All these retarded fucking things! What was the right one?
He used the gamer word! He used the funny league word! Oh my gosh!
Crazy coffee bitch murdered his ass, and she's been dragging this out for far too long!
Man, shut the hell up!
Oh my gosh!
If you still believe it's Hime-chan, that doesn't give you the right to be saying any of that!
Holy! He's right though. All I've been doing is trying to prove my innocence, waiting for it to loop back to me.
Moichi, you believe in me?
I choose to believe in the facts of a case. The facts are pointing more at you than in any other direction.
No, Moichi, please.
Don't use that line on me right now. Please, don't make this even harder for me.
Moichi.
Quiet. Stop with your senseless crying. Trying to prove your innocence through nothing more than your emotions. You have previously directed the conversation with evidence. If you're innocent, prove it.
No, we didn't do it, but no one believes me. Not even Moichi. Is this where I just give up? Do I just accept this so I don't have to do this anymore? But I don't want to die. I don't want us to die. What do I do?
I believe in you.
Oh my gosh. This is where everything makes sense! Oh, we have to save? Now we can save? Let's go. I'll save here, sure. I wanna go back. Or I probably am gonna go back.
I believe in you, Himari-san.
They're like, yeah, you need a break. That's right. I can't give up here. If at least one person still believes in me, then I should believe in myself too. For me, for everyone. I trust in myself! Woo!
Thank you, Kaguya-san.
Oh, poor darling. Don't worry. I understand your position.
So we're finally gonna get into the nurse's office stuff, right?
I hate to see such a beautiful specimen waste herself on such cruelty. But in order to survive ourselves, I simply must help redirect your flow.
Yeah, because there's Wendy Gravity Falls' whole account and then your whole account. Thank you for your faith in me, Kaguya-san. I know my show faith in you! War of words. Shoot. Okay.
I'm afraid we have been neglecting the obvious for a while.
So shouldn't I just absorb everything?
Sanada-san was spotted at the crime scene.
Spotted at the crime scene?
God, what a fucking pain.
So we have the broken vial.
Quite simple, you know.
And Reiji's body.
Kutsuki-san 3 times. Shoves his body aside and covers herself and the floor. That's not true.
Yeah, that's not true. Stabbed 3 times, but...
Hakude-san, are you sure that's how things happen?
Oh my gosh, I'm already forgetting, but there's 2. He was stabbed 3 times and then something else like twice. Or maybe stabbed like twice, but 3 times isn't... I don't know.
Moichi's analysis of the crime scene concluded that Kutsuki-san was stabbed while flat on
Also,
the
yeah,
ground
like...
and hadn't been moved.
She couldn't have done that because it looks so, like, neat and stuff.
I can concede that Kutsuki-san was never moved. I understand that now. But you were still covered in his blood after all. You only got to after killing him, no?
No, I was dragged across his body while I was unconscious. How else would...
Could you not just as easily have dragged yourself across his body? Simply put, you did so to frame yourself, to present the idea that another had incriminated you.
That is actually kind of genius. What?
What a devilish plot, Sanada-san.
Okay, we need to rope her back to reality then. Alright, we gotta fight her. Seems like she's a red main. Gotta beat her up with green. Just don't play any yellows, pretty much. Wait, what? Oh, no blues! My bad. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. Oh, shoot. Yellow, so... Okay. That's big. Not my turn. Hey! It's yellow. This beats yellow. Oh, I can't really do much about that. Green. That beats that. I need to use. Blue beats yellow. Then we'll just go, like... red. So don't do yellow. Just do some green. Oh shoot. Okay, yellow, blue beats. Oh, I don't have any blues. Red. Green beats red. Again. Okay. Alrighty. Shoot. Okay. Red beats blue. Went back to green. Need a yellow. Oh, this is kind of bad. We don't have a yellow. We can do green, though. Oh, shoot. I should have done this. Draw one card. She's drawing a card. Yellow. Blue beats yellow. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Blue. Red beats blue. And then, I can't do that. Green. Yes. This. What beats green? Okay, I can't. I just have to draw. Okay, yellow beats green. Shoot, that's blue. Have to do red. Oh my gosh. Come on, play yellow, please. What? Oh, my hand's full. Oh, shoot. What beats blue? Red? I can't. Okay, I can beat it with this. Oh, I got red. Oh, my hand's full. Okay, get that out of here. I can't. Blue. Yellow beats green. Okay. Come on. Need to draw. Play some more reds, please. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hit with a wombo combo. No, you play... Huh. Green? That yellow beats green. Gosh. Come on, play reds! I know you have reds in there! I know you do! Oh, my hand's full. Yellow, blue beats yellow. Shoot, it's an ace. Okay, you have green, yellow beats green. What beats green? Yellow. Oh my gosh. Can't do much about that. Just kind of draw. Oh, oh, oh. Come on. Oh, finally! Gosh dang, that was... Dude, I'm really liking the card game. It's actually so fun.
Sonata-san, my theory seems rather plausible to me. You could have easily gotten the blood on yourself if you'd killed him.
Bloodstained pants!
This is it! Hakure-san, please listen to me!
Oh, what is it, darling?
Yes, I was covered in blood. But the important part is where the blood was.
It was on my bottom!
Only on the back of my pants and across my hands. Not only that, but the way the blood looked. It wasn't a splatter, but a drag.
I concur. The blood there looked strange for Sonata to have been the point of origin.
Not to mention, if I'd been the one to stab him, wouldn't I have blood all over my front as well?
Oh,
That is true.
that does make sense. I know even I'd have trouble doing an operation backwards after all.
That's all you have to say after that waste of time?
Oh, I do apologize. I had some of my own theories surrounding the crime scene and simply hadn't gotten the chance to speak up yet.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't even go to the crime scene.
Talking about doing something backwards, wouldn't it have been possible you stabbed him behind yourself? It's not exactly an easy feat, but it's possible you could have anticipated this. Spider walked over him.
Spider walked?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You Spider-Man or something?
That isn't not possible. Fingerprints are not even though we cannot check for. Their hands should be handprints at the crime scene if that is true. But investigating when I the crime scene, completely missing. No trace of any handprints at all.
I see. My apologies for the interruption then.
Okay, now if I can, I'd like and if I miss anything, please speak up. So, this morning,
Alrighty.
I received a letter from Kutsuki-san.
I have no idea who it could be then. I'm still holding on to hope. Oh, I'm holding on to the idea that it's Moichi that's
receiving the letter. Once inside, I was knocked out, then dragged across Kutsuki-san's body.
He might go on some spiel and like, I did it for us.
They must have put the knife in my hand too while they were at it. Then, I was left to wake up and be framed as the killer, which seemed to have worked, as my scream brought Shiraki-san and Hiroshi to the scene. Have I left anything else out?
That's everything we've been able to figure out. The evidence points to your innocence at the moment.
But now we don't know,
Though it is still currently hypothetical.
like, who could have still done
For
it.
now, it might be better for us to operate on the assumption that Himari is innocent.
Oh, I have a question.
Ask away.
What is it, Minazuka-san?
You said you went to sleep, but then you just woke up. Were you tired, Himari-chan?
No. I was knocked out. I'm still not sure by what, though.
What do you mean you're not sure? Were you, like, hit in the head or something?
No, it was like poison or
No,
something.
that would have left some sort of mark if that happened. Oh, right! After I walked into the classroom, someone put their hand over my mouth. And I felt a sharp pain in my side. Like I was stabbed.
With some sort of syringe or something.
Himari? What?
Of course, this.
That's not what. Hey, whoa! Do not get that twisted. That is not what I'm doing.
Stabbed? Then there should be a wound, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like maybe, like you could just show the wound.
Oh, that's a puncture mark for sure. I can tell just from the way it looks.
So I did get stabbed with something.
Well, did you not figure that out, but you just don't know by what? I figured it was a syringe because we went to the place. That's what makes sense to me. But, you know, obviously that's the whole dramatic irony of it. That, you know, they know, but I don't know. That's why I'm playing Danganronpa again. Or why I'm playing Danganronpa for the first time. Off camera.
Needle is certainly plausible, but are we sure it's not from elsewhere? Maybe one of Minazuka-san's bees, for instance?
Don't talk about my bees like that! I know bees are scary to people sometimes. They'd never sting someone, no matter how mean they were being. Including it when they would
severe allergy. These things are minor injuries for humans, but they are fatal to the attack.
Yeah.
It's a last resort attack. And last I checked, the 7 bees that have been swarming him are all still alive.
He's like, actually, no, I got more bees in my pocket, see?
Wait, poker site? I knew it! You were taken by aliens!
Oh, yeah, you're right. It was actually the aliens who killed him. They killed him and took his spirit up to probe him. They're gonna probe his spirit.
The aliens! They take it to Sonata-san, and then they're like this! The real Sonata-san was taken away for her own nefarious intentions! And then the one in front of us is an imposter!
He's good. He may be onto something.
Somebody shut him the fuck up!
Ignore Ishikame-san. I'm curious, very curious about your suggestion, Hoshisaki-san. Why would you think that?
Fucking encourage him!
Well,
I like he's whispering, but I like the idea that he has to like kind of turn over, you know, Wendy Gravity Falls and be like, don't tell him.
When I woke up this morning, I was watching over the railing, like I always do every morning, and I saw it.
Saw what?
You've been cloned, Sonata-san! The clone attacked her and dragged her away!
Are we seriously?
The clone! The clone! The clone! Twin! Twin! It has to be. It has to be Moichi! Please! Please!
all avenues must consider be to reach the truth.
Yeah, but like, it's kinda.
I'm not really sure about this myself, to be honest. Because he's the conspiracy there, so obviously he'd be like aliens and clone. But what if it clone twins? Twins! Twins! It has to be Moichi! You gotta believe me! Oh gosh. So either the vent or Erica's testimony. Maybe you have to absorb something.
What you saw, Hoshisaki-san?
This is gonna be fucking rich.
So we have to.
This morning, I was up early watching the first floor from the banister. And that's when I saw them! Sonata-san's doppelganger!
How would a doppelganger even get in if we can't get out?
Oh, maybe we have to do the vent? Wait, hold on. Maybe the vent?
The alien grabbed Sonata-san from behind. Then he jammed his concoction into her. That's Sonata-san before us. At best, she's nothing more than a mindless drone! Or worse, the alien doppelganger herself!
What the fuck are we bothering with this schizo?
Has been taking inventory, so notice this already. I don't know if myself is enough to tell that I'm not an alien doppelganger or a mindless drone. But I shouldn't dismiss what he's saying entirely. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the vent.
What you saw, Hoshisaki-san?
This is gonna be fucking.
This morning, I was up early watching the first floor from the banister. And that's when I saw them! Sonata-san's doppelganger!
How would a doppelganger even get in if we can't?
Wait, we have to. Oh, wait, no, because it's saying that I have to agree with him. So. Wearing her skin found a way in. Okay.
Can you recount what you saw, Hoshisaki-san?
So.
This is gonna be fucking rich.
This morning, I was up early watching the first floor from the banister.
There's no way it's
Saw
the.
them! Sonata-san's doppelganger!
How would a doppelganger even get in if we
Oh.
can't get out?
Be now quiet.
So I have to.
The alien grabbed Sonata and he jammed his concoction into her. That's Sonata-san before us. At best, she's nothing more than a mindless drone! Or worse, the alien doppelganger herself!
What the fuck are we bothering with this?
Can you recount
I don't-
what you saw, Hoshisaki-san?
What? Do I have to absorb?
This is gonna be fucking rich.
Oh, maybe I have to
This
absorb.
morning, I was up early watching the first floor from the banister.
So,
And that's when I saw
absorb.
them. Sonata-san's doppelganger!
How would a doppelganger even get in if we can't get out?
Be now quiet and letting him finish.
The alien grabbed Sonata-san from behind. Then he Jab this concoction into her! That's Sonata-san before us. At best, she's nothing more than a mindless drone! Or worse, the alien doppelganger herself!
The alien doppelganger herself. I have no idea. What? Wait. I shouldn't dismiss what he's saying. So obviously I have to agree with him. Do I have to use the same evidence again? Imagine pulling up with like evidence and then you use it and then like sometime later it's like, we gotta do this. And it's like, no, the empty sashimi knife box. So maybe I have to take... find a way in until we get a... There might be some truth to it.
Can you recount what you saw?
Like, I have to...
This morning, I was up early watching the first floor from the banister.
Okay, so that doesn't give me a penalty.
How would a doppelganger even get in if we
Okay.
can't get out?
Be now quiet and letting him...
The alien grabs Sonata-san from behind, and he jabbed his concoction into her. That's
What?
Sonata-san before us. At best,
Jabbed a concoction.
mindless drone! Or worse, the alien doppelganger!
What the fuck are we bothered with this?
So the... Do I have to use Erica's story to agree with him? Oh! Oh! Maybe I have to tell Erica... Maybe I have to use Erica's testimony about the other things. So if he said there's something that jabbed into her... No, but... Let's try it. Screw it.
This is gonna fucking rip.
This morning, I was up early watching the first floor from the banister, and that's when I saw them. Sonata-san's doppelganger!
How would a doppelganger even get in if we can't get out?
Be now quiet and letting him finish.
The alien grabs Sonata-san from behind, then he jabbed his concoction into her.
There we go. Bam! I forgot if it was, like, orange or not. Wait, how is that agreeing?
That reminds me. Hoshisaki-san?
Oh, wait. Oh, cause... I mean, I guess I remember... Like I said, I played this game a couple days ago. I don't remember all the details, but... I do remember at some point, Okabe went with her to the nurse's office. I don't understand how Erica's testimony is agreeing with him, though. I might be stupid, by the way. I know this is 3 episodes in, technically, but I'm really stupid and can't see things. So, playing a game like this, you know.
What is the alien clone thinking me? No.
I don't think there are any alien clones. But you are right about what I might have been stabbed with.
Oh, I guess regarding the syringe, which I already kind of figured out. Like, I figure.
During the investigation, you mentioned something about the supplies going missing.
Oh! Oh, that's right. Because the supplies were missing, the person who, like, essentially chloroformed her stabbed the syringe, got the syringe from the nurse's office and stabbed her. Okay, I understand. I think I understood in my head, but my head wasn't making sense. It was all, like, jumbled. Like a bunch of puzzle pieces.
I have been keeping an incredibly close eye on the supplies in the nurse's office.
Finally, we're at the nurse's office.
Troublingly, many of our supplies had gone missing.
Could you repeat what went missing between...
Let's see. There were a set of bandages, a tranquilizer, and a syringe, which does line up with your testimony, Sonata-san.
I mean, theoretically, but aliens wouldn't need to take...
I don't think it makes sense for me to knock myself out and then somehow drag myself over the body.
That is true.
All right, Himari. But further evidence may still overturn that.
I'm still reluctant to believe me.
Something's still bothering me.
Then speak up about it.
Because I know, because you were talking about... Wait, let me know what your name is again. Miyoga. Because Miyoga said that, like, you know, she was waking up in the middle of the night because she was sleeping in the nurse's office. And she just saw somebody get the stuff, but she didn't know who it was, but also didn't know, like, who... But she assumed that that person also didn't know that there was anybody else in the nurse's office either.
Well, if Sonata's telling the truth about that letter, and it was sent by Kutsuki, and if Akabe's saying Kutsuki took the knife...
Then it would mean, most likely, that it was Kutsuki who planned to murder Himari.
Thank you for figuring that out. Thank you. Oh, 1,000 feet under.
It obviously
Probably was, yeah. Actually, I think it is. It probably was.
Somebody else killed Kutsuki. That leaves the question of your sister. Why not just kill her too?
Yeah, what dumbass would just leave her alive?
The one that wanted to frame her. Duh! So it leave us with a suspect we all thought was obvious, and they could easily pin it on.
Exactly.
This conversation has circled.
Huh? What do you mean? We've proven he might.
We have discussed similar points repeatedly and only added minor details. Though Sonata is seeming less suspicious than before, I do not believe she is yet fully trustworthy.
Why's that?
To you, perhaps. However, she had quite a different approach to me.
Aikawa-san?
When she cornered me in the storage room 2 nights ago, she told me she could have...
Oh my gosh, bro. Are we serious right now? When she cornered me, you've got to be kidding me. Dang it, it might be you. Just let it be Moichi, please. Maybe it was Aikawa. Maybe the reason she didn't want to come out of her room was so that nobody could see the letter that she forged from Reiji. That's my theory.
Wait, is that not what you said, Sonata?
That was a hypothetical, bro. Literally. But like, okay, to be fair, right? Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. You're making it sound bad, but also it's... But here's the thing though. Anybody could do that. Anybody could say that.
No, I was saying that because
I distrusted you. As should be done in this situation. Murder may have already been on Sonata's mind. Furthermore, Okabe, you injured your leg a few days ago.
What's not to say that Himari broke your leg?
This gives Sonata an opportunity to have checked the medicine cabinet's contents. She would have discovered tranquilizer was present there.
Hey now, hold on a sec. What's your deal? You haven't even been investigating, and now you're coming out here and saying all this?
So, suddenly, extra details are no longer welcome? Details that do you now doubt Sonata again, based on that fact?
This is what those cats want us to do. If we start doubting each other again, we'll never find out who did this.
I don't want to doubt my friends.
Aye. Yet we cannot distrust every piece of information. And I assure you, my trust in my lady is absolute.
Your trust speaks in absolutes.
I haven't seen reason to suspect anybody here.
Ignorant. You don't even know who they are.
If you have hard evidence to prove someone is untrustworthy, Aikawa, present it.
It is hard evidence, as you say, that has led us into this spiral. But you ignore evidence that you have a negative emotional reaction to.
I've ignored no evidence, Aikawa. Now, what do you present?
Aikawa, you might be my goat, please.
That's not a promising response.
Is she hiding something from us? Why does she want us to trust each other? Is it true that what we've been doing so far has been leading us around in circles? But the alternative is... I don't know what to believe anymore. War of words. Prosecutor. What? So obviously it's the prosecutor, but we probably have to absorb something. Wait, what? Alongside your normal evidence cards, you'll also find talent cards in your hand. They can be used to apply your understanding to a character... Wait, what? These can be used to apply your understanding of a character to a statement. While they can be required, they will sometimes allow you to take alternate paths through a trial.
Faith in one another is holding you back. You allow emotion to obscure the truth.
Nothing we've discussed points to any other conclusion. The time for arguing is over. We have evidence, and evidence doesn't lie.
That's not true.
Well, yeah, clearly the evidence does lie because, well, the first bit of evidence you guys even mentioned is just the fact that Himari was there in the room next to Reiji's body with the knife in her hand and bloodied. You guys all thought that she did it. So I would say, yes, the evidence does lie sometimes because we literally just spent this whole trial so far proving that, that Himari's innocent.
All right, Aikawa-san, I'll do what you suggest.
What? Are you actually siding with this?
I don't exactly want to, but are we really going to get anywhere if we don't consider every possibility?
You're playing a very dangerous game, Sonata. However, that's not to say I trusted you regardless.
Right.
So everyone's eyes on me. Again, for probably the 500th time, honestly. I don't know if I'm making the right choice here, but we don't know until we try. Let's see. Is there anything in this case we haven't gone through yet? We haven't gone through the vials. No, wait, we have. How about the vent? No, I don't think that was it. I think it was something from hours before the crime. So how about, so the vent probably, right? Obviously, all this is done, all this is done. What? I don't think that was it. I think it was something from hours before the crime. What? Oh, no, we already... I mean, yeah. Oh, wait, no, yeah, we haven't done yours yet. Yeah, because, like I said, you said you were asleep in the nurse's office.
You were staying in the nurse's office, correct?
Got no reason to lie about that.
You also mentioned that at some point last night, someone came into the nurse's office.
This is also true.
Around 2 or 3 in the morning.
The nurse's office was most likely visited by Kutsky, considering he'd been planning the murder. Even then, this was long before he actually died.
Hold on now. I actually have my own doubts about when Kutsky-san died this morning.
Inoue-san?
I don't think that's possible. He couldn't have died earlier than 5 o'clock this morning, given he's the one who attacked him on.
Sonata-san, didn't you see actually ever who did attack you?
No, she didn't.
I didn't see who it was, but it would have had to have been Kutsuki-san, right?
What if it was someone else, though?
No, there's always the chance it was someone else, including if my theory of mine holds up.
Your theory?
Well, I did not get long time to inspect his body, so I did found it rather abnormal. Body had started to go into rigor mortis.
Mortis? Brawl Stars? Oh my gosh! That is interesting, though. Rigor mortis.
Rigor mortis. It's the state a body goes into after the person have died.
I think they mentioned that the body already looked cold.
Kutsuki-san's body was too far along to have died when now everyone said he did.
Why'd you keep quiet about all this shit till now, you half-dead bitch?
Hey, she would know. Hey, the half-dead person would know more about it.
To be honest,
Not bad.
I did found it odd. There are many reasons for someone's body to be farther along than schedule. I wasn't fully confident in my theory.
If your theory is...
I'm not an expert on bodies being dead for less than the few million years at least. Although, if I had to now make a guess, possibly sometime between 2 and 3 this morning.
So, the murderer, which I'm gonna say is Moichi, because I still think it's Moichi, right? Moichi killed, or lured Reiji, because they didn't say anything about, like, oh, you can't be out of your room, you feel me? So, maybe he killed Reiji at, like, 2 or 3, right? And then he went to the nurse's office to grab stuff. Maybe he hid the body in the closet. Maybe? Hid the body in the closet. Had another note written and sent over to, Himari. Then he, like, did all that to, like, knock her out, and then he set up everything else.
2 and 3 this morning. Wait, that's when Miyoga-san said she...
Supposedly saw someone else this morning, if she can be trusted.
You think I'm lying?
If it was to cover up your crime, absolutely. Your claim is that you've been sleeping in the nurse's office rather than your own room. Our rooms aren't exactly comfortable, but the nurse's office is considerably worse. Which begs the question, why were you sleeping in there?
That is a strange claim, I have to admit.
That's fair enough, fair enough.
Good fucking grief.
Her claim is now in question. I mean, that does make sense, and she has been acting a little sus throughout the I should have been acting a little sus with, like, oh, not going into the showers and, like, or, like, blocking off places and whatnot. So that is definitely possible. War of War. Nurse's bed office, yeah.
Already told you way back at the start of this. I was in the nurse's office.
Easy. Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, this song's a banger. Wait, hold on. I gotta listen to the OST after this.
You might have missed this while we were investigating the nurse's office, but there is evidence to prove someone was sleeping in there last night.
Which is?
One of the beds was warm when we were there, and it would only get that way if someone was sleeping there, right?
That is true, unless Moichi was like, I laid on one of the beds and it was, like, already warm.
Not necessarily. Someone could have laid there for a short amount of time to warm it up, or even just put something warm on it.
I don't think that's what happened, though. It was only warm under the covers, while where they'd been pushed off had cooled down again. Just to make sure, did anyone else happen to stop by the nurse's office and rest in the beds?
No, because I was the only one sleeping in there.
I've stopped by to check the supplies and to fix Ishikami-san's hand, but I've certainly not stayed in one of the beds.
Yeah.
Cannot fathom anyone else willingly resting.
And that means Miyoga-san wasn't lying about being there last night, and didn't leave until she heard me scream. There's no reason to doubt this fact.
Himari-chan, I have to ask though, what does this mean? Did the big bear lady do it?
It means Miyoga-san's not lying about seeing—
It doesn't mean jack shit.
Bro, shut up!
Even if she did see somebody, then what? She can't tell us who it fucking was, because Grizzly Bitch was too fucking stupid to keep the lights on. We have no idea who was in there!
I wouldn't exactly say that.
You're calling me a liar.
No. I mean that we aren't completely without an idea as to who Miyoga-san saw last night, because somebody had left something in the room.
That is true! The bandages! Where was the evidence left behind? It was in the trash can. Wow, okay.
Somebody left something in the trash can.
It was the bandages.
Me, you a fucking dumpster diving for your ranch?
Yes!
You took a shit in the cafeteria bathrooms?
Would you just shut up for once in your life? Hime-chan, could you explain why the trash would be so important?
Well, Ishikame-san wasn't exactly wrong about me looking through the trash can. In it, I found a bunch of used and slightly damp bandages. Miyoga-san, were these there before you went to sleep?
Wasn't exactly something I kept an eye on, but pretty sure it was empty before.
Okay.
So that means whoever went in the morning probably threw away these bandages and replaced them. Of everyone here that wears bandages regularly,
That would be your brother! It would be your brother! Guys, it has to be Moichi! Please!
Takure-san?
No, not my goat!
Inoue-san?
Do not bring my goats into this!
Kame-san?
I believe it, honestly.
Hoshisaki-san?
Not my goat!
Busa-san?
Makes sense. Well, no, it's kind of like iffy whether she did it or not.
And Moichi.
Last person said, guys, come on. I'm gonna look. It's gonna be like Hoshisaki, or it's gonna be like Miyoga, and I'm actually going to lose it.
You consider me to be a suspect, Himari?
It's just to be thorough with who it could be. So,
And he got defensive about that claim. Nobody else did. Not even the guy who's been bad-mouthing the entire time. Guys, I am literally Kyoko Kirigiri. I'm freaking in there, man.
You can't trick me! I'd never leave my DNA lying around!
Don't fucking blaming me!
I keep my own stash in my room, so no need to clean up there.
Even, yeah. But Miyochi was the one who immediately got defensive. They only got defensive a little bit later.
Yeah, I'm the same as Eri-chan here.
No, they're not our mine either, too.
It appears most of us all hold our own stashes of bandages, making
Most.
us not all that important.
Truly. I believe the owner of these bandages is of much more importance than initially believed.
Yes.
Why would this be?
Naturally. If these bandages had no importance, someone would have claimed them without issue.
Yeah.
However, The fact none have come forth means whomever discarded them wishes to remain anonymous.
True.
Ergo, they have something to.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Of course,
So that means we just need to cut down our options.
Silence, Sonata. I wasn't finished. Furthermore, I posit that there is something else abnormal about these bandages.
That they're damp, yeah. Maybe. There was something strange about them when I fished them out of the garbage. I mean, yeah, they were damp.
That's right. The bandages were damp and...
Juju, when we're done here, educate us on what silence means. However, that is correct. The bandages seem to have been damp at one point.
Okay, where's that get us?
They were washed, and before that, stained with blood.
That is true. It does, I think, has a little bit of blood on it.
How can you tell just by looking at them now?
First of all, they still smell of iron.
Yeah.
That may be due to the sink itself. Whenever the water is running, due to the old pipes, it smells quite similar to blood.
This was mentioned to us before. I do remember that.
I don't think that disproves Ogasawara-san's theory.
Just something to be mindful of.
If the water there smells of blood too. More pertinently, there's still some faint brown staining upon it. Both from where the blood initially was, and where they were quite coated in blood at one point.
A lot of blood, I would presume, yeah.
I see, my lady.
Accounting for that, I strongly doubt they are Ishikame's.
Why? Seems plausible to me he could have done it.
What the fuck? What's that supposed to mean?
It would be illogical for him to remove blood from his bandages when there's a suitable explanation of how it got there. After all, it would be foolish to sacrifice a strong alibi to create such a flawed frame-up.
Hanaboo's bandages are way too long to be those two.
Oh, it's no big deal.
It's so funny. I'm like locked into this, and I'm sorry if I'm not talking so much. It's that I'm so for games like this, I have to pay a lot of attention because I need to figure out like what the heck is going on. Like you saw me like screw up and even like get it wasn't a bad ending, but I lost all my lives, mind you. So it's just the fact that of like, okay, I actually have to pay attention to this sort of thing and to like the evidence and like all that so that I can figure out what's going on, especially with my preconceived bias of hey, I think it's Moichi, and I still think it's Moichi, especially with the bandages. So I'm locked in, right? Until something like this happens, and and it locks me out so hard.
Please don't.
Don't.
I believe you, Hanabusa-san. Oh, all right then. Next time.
Yeah, sure, next time. Maybe that's for the Patreon. That's for the Patreon. It's for the art book DLC.
Please, you are asked to stop. Oh, why ever would Hoshisaki-san and I be clear?
Easy. Kaku-chan's bandages wouldn't have that much blood on them unless he was like hovering directly over Reiki-chan, and he'd get way bloodier. And Eri-chan, you've got gloves on and you're wearing white. Any blood would show up easily.
I'm are wearing gloves too.
Yeah. You could like block blood on them with your
Dude, this specific song in particular will just stop and it will just like have a crazy beat drop on like whenever somebody's saying something to block blood on them with your necrotic powers. It's like a Skrillex drop.
All the blood with them. Wait, no, I have not got powers that are...
Enough of that.
Besides, Eri-chan and Koko-chan have alibis thanks to their
That's if their testimonies are even to be believed.
Why do you say that?
I realize I am also currently under suspicion, but I wish to point out the rest of us all have testimonies even flimsier than Ishikame's. They all amount to a variation of, I was asleep upstairs in my room, yet all of us were alone. Alibis with no evidence to back them up.
I mean, yeah. We've been able to narrow down the number of suspects, but there are still quite a few we don't have a lot of evidence left. Yeah, like Moichi. I don't think we can focus solely on the limiting suspects anymore. Actually, this reminds me of something. I think there was something, let's see, for... I don't remember what it was either. What did Hoshisaki see that got overlooked? Nope. No. No, I'm not locked in, holy. Again, I literally have doubts. Double. Oh, double? Oh, I should've... Oh, bruh. What? Oh, bruh. You gotta be jesting me. Bro. Oh, what? Oh, that... Oh. So then B. I need the letter B? Yes, I do. There we go. Double. Oh!
Hoshisaki-san.
He said, yes, yes, because the clones! The twins! Moichi! Kill him! Or, no, kill Moichi! That's what I mean.
It is okay. I am not think Sanada-san wants the what is you want to ask Sanada-san?
Hoshisaki-san, you mentioned earlier that you saw a clone of me. Do you still stand by this?
The fuck does it matter? The dude's clearly delusional!
Are you finally going to admit it? That you're an imposter! I saw what you did! You attacked the real Sanada-san! After you followed her to the classroom, you injected her with some vile concoction to steal her DNA! Then you used that DNA to transform into her and steal her place!
Okay, but what if he's not completely out of... what if he's not completely delusional? Just a little delusional.
Come on, do you actually intend to trust this? He's accusing you of being a clone of his condition leaves him a rather unreliable witness. It's likely he hallucinated what he claims to have seen.
No! There's no way I'd imagine something like this! You must be another imposter too! You wanted me though! I'm always protected and alert! I'm on to you! I'll find out how to prove it and expose the truth!
That's okay, Ian.
It's true that what he said was hard to believe. I don't think he made it up or that he's lying. What he said must have come from somewhere. He's too definitive to be nothing more than a delusion. A clone of me, but if it wasn't me he saw, then it must have been your twin brother!
Sanada.
Aikawa-san?
You've realized the truth of this case. Now it's time to push forward with it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't...
Enough of this. We should move on to a point actually grounded in reality.
What if Hoshisaki-san was true? Was he could only be Moichi. There we go. Holy... I knew it! I knew it!
The person Hoshisaki-san saw this morning. Moichi, was it you?
Me? You think I'd do something like this?
Just what are you playing at? I have known Sanada for years. Murder is beyond the limits of his character.
And isn't that like your actual brother you're accusing?
Okay, but like, I don't care. Slash, it makes a lot of sense.
I mean, if he drugged you and dragged you off, wouldn't that mean he also killed Reichi-chan?
That is exactly what I'm thinking.
He'd actually do that? You're twins!
Well, I usually want to agree with you, Hanabusa. It seems my sister disagrees. After all, she is trying to frame me.
It's nothing like that, Moichi. I don't want to.
Nothing like that. I've tried to help you clear your name, and this is how you choose to thank me? Latching on to the theory of a boy trapped in his own delusion.
This makes me think it's more him though, because he's literally said the entire time, "Oh my gosh, we need to do this." I think this is what he's doing here is literally a sense of manipulation to literally just discount the possible idea that he did it. In fact, he literally said that, like, he himself, as the absolute prosecutor, literally said that, like, until we should look at all the evidence, because for all we know, it could be anybody.
It's been clear to everyone else in this room that you were the killer.
You literally agreed that you're innocent. That your sister's innocent. You literally, like, as you went through this case, you literally have said, like, went for more like, we can't say for sure, like impartial, which of course, obviously, right? But as it went along, you became, you just chucked it down to, okay, you're most likely innocent. You're most likely innocent. So the fact that you're doing this seems really suspicious, right? Or that you're effectively contradicting yourself makes you even more of a prime, makes it even more likely that you might have done it.
I was the one that stood up for you. I was the one who gave you a chance.
Is this gaslighting, chat? I'm thinking it's gaslighting.
And then you turn around and accuse me of drugging you? And even potentially framing you?
You're accusing her of her. She literally said, like, hey, it might have been. No. You're crazy.
So this is what
you're framing me.
Unfair. Hurt.
No, Moichi.
Your argument is based on whatever flimsy evidence you could weave into a complete narrative. This stops right here. You've been pulling this trial around for long enough.
She kind of has to, dude. Everybody, literally everybody, including you, we're on this spectrum of Himari had to have done it. And she has had to fight all trial to make sure that she could even, like, that she wouldn't just be instantly sent off to the wolves.
It's time for me to put it back on track.
You're literally Oh my gosh, it has to be you, bro.
Events this morning. The real truth. At some point near midnight, Kutsuki went to the kitchen and retrieved the sashimi knife.
Also, sometimes I see, like, the characters, like, their hands or whatever, they'll have, like, black little artifacts on it. That's probably, yeah, like, you see it on Okabe's, like, jacket right there. And, like, with some other characters. I don't know if that's a bug with me or both. But, I thought I'd mention that.
After leaving that note in your room, he went downstairs to wait for you to arrive. Once there, he tried to attack you. Given the evidence of a struggle and that he was finally off whatever he was taking, he likely considered you an easy target. You proved him wrong. You broke his nose and knocked him to the ground, then took the knife he grabbed to kill you and turned it on him.
I am sorry, but timing
The exact time Himari killed him doesn't matter, as she simply washed up.
Now you're just... I think he's breaking down, bro. I think this is his breakdown. I think this is the moment where... I think that moment after Himari was trying to think that, like, you know, that her brother might have done it based on the clone accusation from Hoshisaki, right? I think this is him starting to spiral down, because now he's going back on the theory. Now he's just saying, like, oh no, everything was wrong, and then it's just going on this idea of, no, he tried to turn around and then you killed him.
Laying in a pool of blood, you screamed out and made up a sob story of being attacked by an unseen assailant, then latched on to Hoshisaki's delusion to legitimize it.
I like it how there's just, like, a bunch of evidence that you just completely, like, left out, bro.
As for the missing medical supplies, you stole them yourself. You never used the tranquilizer and just jabbed yourself with the needle. Aikawa even mentioned you had an opportunity to see what was in there. And that fully explains how Himari committed the crime.
however, have a few questions. About much like the bloodied bandages we found the trash can. Sanada-san, Shiori is without other wounds for our bandages to cover. So where could those come from?
Simply put, they were mine.
And why exactly did you withhold this information until now?
Because I saw no reason to speak up.
So did like the couple of other people when asked the same question, bro.
Fucking lied about them not being yours?
I don't recall ever claiming they weren't mine, just that they weren't important to the case at hand. I chose not to speak up because I didn't want unnecessary suspicion upon myself. The wounds on my arms had opened back up and I needed to replace them.
But didn't you say you had your own in your room?
I did, but I lacked antiseptic for my wounds, so I was forced to head to the nurse's office.
So then why grab the bin?
This was before the night announcement. Yoga was simply mistaken upon the contents of the trash can. Those bandages hold no importance to the actual murder being talked about.
Honestly, it's possible. Wasn't really paying attention to the trash can.
The beat drop. Wasn't really paying attention. Boom. To the trash can.
If this is the truth my lady agrees with.
Oh, so we can finally get this over with. Fucking finally, we've had the right killer this whole time.
It does make sense.
Are we?
I'm certain anyone with a brain would agree.
Well, my bees love to say how smart I am.
I don't accept your lies. You alien imposter! You're planning to kill us all!
I don't believe that this has fully explained it all, the case.
I still think it's weird as hell that you're choosing now to speak up about the ban.
Yeah.
Your behavior has turned suspicious. Now that you are a likely perpetrator.
Exactly. Like, you got blamed for something and then instantly was like, no, it couldn't have been me. In fact, it was you. Disregard everything. Everything that somebody said. All this stuff is a lie. All this stuff is a lie, and it has to be you, Himari. It was you. Like, all of a sudden.
Oh, darling, you should have woken me up. I would have gladly helped you with your injuries. And though I question what could have caused them to open again.
That's a good point. That's why she's one of my goats. Again, 3,000 keychains on my desk by tomorrow at noon.
Lying is a sin. You should know that. Why do it then? Why risk our lives?
The whole group is split. It's just ascending and pointing and yelling at this point. But could Moichi really have killed someone like this? And then framed me for it?
This is superb! This is giving me some ideas on how to make this super flashy.
Would you stop trying to make this struggle into a spectacle?
You're no fun, geezer. But I guess you have a point this time. It's gonna be way too complicated for its own good.
So maybe we'll do that later. So it looks like they're gonna do the like V3 thing, which I do remember, like split debate or whatever. I don't remember specifically what it was because I haven't played V3 yet. And again, I watched stuff on it like years ago, but I think I know what he's talking about in like the most vague sense possible.
It's no good making such complicated stuff up on the fly. It'll always end up half-baked and probably not even worth the effort.
Yeah. So they're probably going to introduce that in another episode. Okay. So that's cool. That's cool that we kind of get our little sneak peek into that.
I can wait another day. Let's just get back to the kids fighting.
It's like it reminds me of the Eden's Garden demo.
I bet they'll start throwing punches any second now.
Why are we so certain it's even one of the two of them? It could have been someone else, no?
Could have been someone else.
What? You finally gonna say something useful?
The classroom door. Himari-san. Where Himari-san and I saw first.
Where is she?
Do you mean the closet?
Yep, the closet door where they first met.
A vent in the closet.
A vent?
Oh, maybe it wasn't bloody before.
There's a vent within the closet? Why was that not told to the rest of us before?
Wait. If there's a vent, then someone could crawl through it.
Oh. They were talking about somebody crawling through the vents.
But if Kaguya-chan was the only one who knew about this...
It seems another option has just
Everyone's gunning for her now. I know she didn't do it. I have to get the suspicion away from her. War of words. So, closet door or vent?
The vent could change a lot about what we know so far.
Change a lot.
None will be able to slide under it.
Culprit.
Shove it, Hairspray. You probably couldn't even get it open.
Could anyone have opened it?
Kaguya might have. We don't know the first thing about her. Maybe she's tougher than she looks.
No.
Me?
Yeah, exactly. You broke it.
No, because it's still latched. It's still bolted on. Right? Yeah, it's still like screwed on and all that.
That wouldn't be possible, Miyoga-san.
Why not?
Because the vent within the closet was sealed when we found it.
Yeah, it was
If
sealed.
Kaguya-san used the vent to hide, it would have been impossible for her to seal it back behind her. Also, it was covered in a thin layer of dust, which wouldn't be there if it was used recently.
That is
So,
true.
the vent has nothing to do with Kutsuki-san's murder.
Oh dear. And I was so certain we might have an answer that allows both of your beauties to thrive.
Correct. It is only now leaves the twin Sonata a suspect.
The fact I am even considered on a similar level of suspicion to Himari.
I'm not sure which one did it, but I think it's at least one.
So it seems
Yeah. And I think it's Moichi! Come on, give it to me! Let me feel vindicated!
I don't know which one of them did this. I don't want to think about it.
Please. You will be forgiven by us and the Lord if you confess to what you have done now.
Ugh, is there even a way to prove which of them did it?
So this is it? It's just between us two now. Could Moichi really have done this? There has to be something. Something that could tell us for sure. Something in the crime scene that we neglected to talk about. The door? The D-O-R-E? How did the beans get into the pool of blood? Oh, there's no O. Me, there's an S. Bro, this is rage bait. No. Letter C. Thank you. Scatter? Oh, scatter! Scatter! No! Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. Scattered, because the blood was scattered? The beans were scattered! Oh, I'm so stupid. When blood, you would say splattered.
The beans?
The beans! The coffee beans! The killer beans!
There were coffee beans scattered at the crime scene. They came from a shattered coffee vial.
Aye. 'Twould make sense for the contents of the vial to scatter outwards on impact. What of it?
She'd probably dropped them during the scuffle with the dope head.
No, it's not the beans themselves that are important. It's how they're scattered.
Please, how the beans are scattered? Why the fuck would that matter? The beans got dropped in the scuffle! That's it!
That's not possible, Ishikame-san.
They were on top of the blood?
I got it!
Yeah.
The beans were dropped into the blood rather than splattered with it.
Yeah, because then the beans would also have a bunch of blood on it. Right,
Had
right,
they
right.
dropped during a fight before Kutsuki's.
Oh, I getcha. They'd be like covered in blood instead of just floating on top of it.
That is true.
Exactly. So the vial could only have been broken after Kutsuki-san was already dead.
That is far from enough to exonerate you. What stops you from simply, after all, Aikawa and Sanada were the only two here unaware of the vials you had. Ergo, that's still.
But that wouldn't make any sense, would it? Why would Amari want to do something that alert people to her location with a dead body right there?
As I said, part of her plot was to appear as though she'd been framed by pretending to be attacked.
But you didn't come up with that in the first place. What?
She could have shattered that vial specifically to draw attention.
But why? Why would he be so adamant about blaming me for this? Because I think he blames you for, like, everything regarding your family. Like you guys literally had that conversation, like, the night before. I think he hates you, bro. I think he doesn't like you. I don't think he was like that, so he wanted you... So he wanted you to go down. And him to stay alive. War of words. Closet door.
From the beginning, Himari's plot was to make herself look like she was being framed.
Okay.
She murdered Kutsuki and went to great lengths to obscure it.
That's not true.
If Sanada-san is, well, and truly innocent, then that would mean someone else was in the room with her.
Someone else is in the room.
What a dreadful thought.
If Himari's truly innocent, then surely there's all she has to do is speak up and but she's being awfully quiet, isn't she?
I know I've grown tired of this. This drivel of stray beans proves nothing.
Oh my gosh, wait, I'm so stupid. If that was the case, okay, well, I died again. Hold on. Restart.
The beans were dropped in. Had they dropped?
Hold on. Maybe I have to use the... Oh, wait, but the closet... What? Why is it different?
From the beginning, Himari's plot.
So I have to use the autopsy report again?
Looked like she was being framed. She murdered Kutsuki and went to great lengths to obscure it.
That's not true.
If Sanada-san is, well, and true, then that would mean someone else was in the room with her.
Oh. Okay.
From the beginning.
Gosh dang it. Okay, just...
To make herself look like she murdered Kutsuki and went to...
The autopsy report's the only... Maybe I have to absorb something.
Then that would mean someone else was in the room with her.
Okay.
Oh my, what a dread.
If Amari's truly innocent, then sure, all she has to do is speak up, but she's being awfully quiet, isn't she?
Yeah, that can't be it.
This drivel of stray beans proves
Stray beans!
it's baseless now. Either admit your guilt or...
I'm certain that Hakuri's... Okay, so I need to agree with Erica. With the stray beans.
Himari's plot was to make herself look like she murdered Kutsuki and went to...
Which, it has to be...
Sanada-san is, well, and truly innocent, then that would mean someone else was in the...
There we go. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Did I say something?
There's proof that someone else threw the vial. The killer couldn't escape to the closet's vent, but they could have hidden within the closet itself, right? Shiraki-san, Hiroshi, was the closet door open or closed when you entered the room?
Oh, I didn't really notice.
Thankfully, Marth can tell us.
It was not my main concern either, but I am quite confident it was closed on our arrival.
Also, pretty sure it was closed.
For some certainty, yes. The closet door was certainly closed.
Alright.
Alrighty.
So, for the beans and glass to have ended up inside of the closet,
They would have had to open the closet door, put it in there, and then close
door
it.
would have had to have been open when the vial was shattered.
And then they're gonna be like, well, you could have slid it under the door, and then we'd have to refute it with, well, no, because you literally cannot slide that under the door.
Proves nothing.
Bro.
Even if the door was shut, any loose beams and glass would have slid underneath.
I'm reading you like a book, bro.
I don't think that's
Call me an English major.
So, you're the expert on crime scenes now, Himari.
Don't you remember? You were with me when we found out about this. You're pretending not to remember.
Moichi, the door is flush with the ground, as Ogasawara-san put it. She and Shiraki-san can confirm that the door was too close to the floor for anything to slide under, right?
Correct. There was maybe a millimeter of clearance between the floor and the door.
You even checked this yourself, Moichi.
I'm simply making sure that there aren't any other options available. The truth can only be reached by going through every possibility.
But when the possibility came up of you potentially being the one that drugged her, you got defensive about it. Again, that's pretty suspicious.
You are saying that someone could have been hiding within.
You're only fueling my vindication.
Inside it are your proof?
Yes. For those to be inside the closet, the door would have had to have been open when the vial shattered, but it was closed when the...
You could have easily closed the closet door after killing Kutsuki yourself. Let's say your theory on someone hiding in the closet was true. Quite frankly, it could have been almost anyone here. Hakure could have easily been the one to do so, since she's the one most familiar with the drugs you insist are vital to this crime.
Well, one only needs a basic understanding of medicine to realize what a tranquilizer does.
That is true, yeah.
He's out of touch with reality and has accused you of being an alien doppelganger of your... Why would you put any faith in what he says?
No! I know what I saw!
And Inoue is making up unsubstantiated claims about the state of the body. By her own admission, she knows little about the recently deceased. She could easily be lying to hide her involvement.
Would not ever do never. I have already said what I could and done to ensure a life we all stay alive.
You're not even alive.
Silence! All three of those I've just listed fit what we've discussed, yet they've not been considered for...
Those are 3 goats, by the way. This makes me want him to get executed more. He just mentioned the 3 people in this game that I like. Or my top 3. Right, 3. Inoue, Toshisake, and Harue. I'm surprised he didn't mention Ogasawaru-san. Ogasawaru.
After everything I've done for you all, the instant I was merely a potential suspect, everyone decided to...
It literally turned away from you! It literally turned away from you! You're pointing it back to yourself!
Luigi, listen to me. You...
No! I'm done listening to the ramblings of a desperate barista. I am the prosecutor, and so my word is absolute. The evidence points to you.
And the fact that he just said some desperate barista makes it seem like that this was done out of a response from their whole conversation and how he basically just blames her for everything and how he's taken like even like, you know, she did break the news that like she was the one who pressured quote unquote the dad to sell like their stuff. But she was a kid. But he is like thinking that like it's like completely against the mother's wishes. Like there's a lot. Like he basically just doesn't. In hindsight, he basically just like solidified his hate towards her, and so it makes sense. Like, again, it makes sense for him to have done it. I think he did do it. I think he did. I thought it beforehand, and I'm feeling even more vindicated as this trial continues.
Have you finally learned where your place is? Let's end this farce then. Admit your guilt and stand down so we can finish this.
I've come too far to give up now. Moichi, why did it have to end like this?
Stand down.
What?
I know you're the one behind this, Moichi. And if I have to prove it to get you to admit it, then I will.
You have nothing to do so. Every piece of evidence laid out points to you and nobody else. You have nothing. You were called there by Kutsuki and retaliated by killing him. That's all there is to it. Stop your pointless denial and accept it.
Oh, now we have to card battle him. We had to do that in the tutorial. Okay. Red. What beats red?
You can't expect them to believe that.
Green. There we go. Yellow, blue beats yellow. Okay. Green.
Expect them to believe that.
Okay, I have a bunch of reds. Oh my gosh, it went back to green. Oh, my hand is full. I can't do red, so I'll just go blue. Oh, shoot! I can't be... Okay, yellow, yellow, yellow. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can... I forgot that we can stop the combos. That's nice. Okay. Come on, just give us a green. Oh, we have a red. Never mind. Hold up.
After everything I've done.
Okay. Blue. Okay. Okay, go to red. Go to red. Come on, go to red. Oh! Huge! Huge! Alright, I think we just won. Big! Big!
The one who killed Kutsuki-san, Moichi, and I will prove it!
And how are you going to do that? How are you going to prove something that never happened? You were the one called by Kutsuki. There is nothing that can prove I was ever there.
Maybe the letter that you forged it?
No.
Moichi?
No! I won't accept this. I won't.
Oh my gosh, we have the Earthbound background?
Who do you think you are? I'm never accepting what half-formed, flawed, despicable argument you decide to brew against me.
Looking like Gygus, bro. Holy, that's really cool. You are nothing! You serve zero purpose! Bro thinks he's low tier god. Oh my gosh.
I am the prosecutor here. My word is absolute.
So it has come to this. Moichi, I will stop you. Oh, we have to do it. Oh gosh. The boss phase. Oh my gosh, this is Earthbound. You're backed the culprit into a corner, now they're lashing out. It's now or never. Your influence will drain over time, and each turn your opponent will take another chunk of it. However, your deck is now infinite, and you'll always draw cards to play them. There's no point in holding back now. Just hit him with everything I got. Okay.
Dare you? No! I will not be outdone.
Oh, green. Okay, come on. Oh my gosh, we're going crazy with the combos. Oh my gosh, he's getting destroyed. Oh, it's blue now. Okay, red. We gotta go with reds. The music's amazing, by the way. Oh my gosh. Holy. Did you change? Okay, went to green. We have to go yellow now. Okay, we don't have any of that. We'll just go with that. Okay, it's red now. Oh, so we can change it to like what we would like. So let's change it to something. So let's change it to blue. Or yeah, change it to blue. Now it goes to red. Oh my gosh. Yes!
Away with this, Moichi. I will prove that you're the killer. Once and for all.
Then prove it with evidence. But you can't. You have no evidence, no alibi, nothing. Nothing you pull will ever prove that I was in that classroom. Nothing.
Boop.
This ends now.
Take that! This is it!
The letter sent to me. This is my proof.
What about it could relate to anyone else? Kutsuki left you that note.
But what if Kutsuki didn't leave the
The note
note?
itself was written to me and has Kutsuki-san's signature, but there's something about it that felt off.
The smudges, yeah.
How could a letter be off?
Take a closer look at the words. The letters are kind of smudged, see?
That is true.
Kutsuki-san. The autopsy indicated he'd have been sober when writing this, but even so, something about how it was written always felt somewhat familiar to me.
It looks so nice, so neat.
Kutsuki-san, I'm pretty sure, was right-handed. But this writing looks like it's been smudged by a hand, as it passed over fresh ink.
And it's smudging to the right. Wait, it's smudging to the right, though.
I think I know what you're getting at. I'm left-handed. It's caused me the exact same issue while writing.
Just another suspect that's being overlooked. Maybe this time we can pursue it.
Moichi, stop! Moichi, you've been carrying your suitcase in your dominant hand the whole time. You're also left-handed.
Oh, I clocked that from the beginning. I didn't know that would correlate to this, but I noticed the briefcase and how he's handcuffed to it.
What if the letter was smudged during the writing? Wouldn't that then mean?
So he probably wrote it with his less than use. So he probably wrote it with his lesser dominant hand and it like smudged.
It means Kutsuki-san was never the one to write it. Nor was he the one who actually called me down there.
I figured that, yeah.
Moichi.
Or Ajima. He is as much a suspect in this situation if the dominance of our hand is so important to the forgery.
If that was the only important thing, yes. But that's not all. I just remembered something else.
Fucking hell, this flaky memory of yours. What did you remember this time?
When I was waking up, I faintly heard the vial smashing, much like Hiroshi and Shiraki-san. It was what I heard after that that was important. I heard a small metal click.
Oh, because of the handcuffs!
It was barely audible. I didn't even recognize it as a sound at first when I woke up. But Aji-san, Moichi, you both have metal on you. Aji-san, could you rattle your rosary for me?
My cross? Very well.
It sounds like pills in there, like your Thanos from Squid Game Season 2.
And Moichi, could you please open and close your handcuffs? Moichi.
I'll do no such thing.
It seems we have our culprit then.
That is not at all what that means. I simply refuse to take part in my sister's nonsensical claims.
Dog, anything goes. Okay.
No idea why the rest of you expect me to...
Moichi, please. Please, prove me wrong. Please.
Dang. Oh my gosh.
What I heard.
Think I heard something similar last night. When someone stopped by the
So what does he do? Like, does he just take it off, grab whatever? Oh, I guess he would grab it with his left hand, right? So he would grab it. Or maybe he would get it with his right. Well, no, it wouldn't make sense he gets it with his right. I don't know. So maybe if he does grab stuff with his dominant hand, he would take it off, grab something, and then just put it back on and then go.
We should go over everything that happened in this case, to leave no doubts for anyone.
Closing argument. What was Reichi in the kitchen for? Oh shoot. Okay. Oh, left to right. Okay. How did he call down the culprit? Okay. Where did Reichi lead the culprit? To the classroom. Oh, so maybe he tried... Oh! So he sent it to Moichi, then he, in self-defense, killed Reiji, and then, because he didn't want to get caught, decided to pin it on his sister. Oh! What did he attack with? Yeah, this. How did he fend off the attack? Oh, shoot. Improvised defense weapon. Oh, with the briefcase. Leave all over his arms. Oh. Bunch of blood. Who was asleep in the nurse's office? It was Miyogi. Oh, shoot. What's this? What evidence did he leave behind? Some bandages in the nurse's office. Culprit. Oh, this song's a banger. Hold up. What did the culprit do to Reiji's letter? What did Kokoro see? And plus, that darkness is, I thought it was just a huge pit. Oh, okay, so apparently it just leads down there. Okay. Oh, we're gonna watch this comic right now. Oh, what? Gotcha. She'll explain it, hopefully. Who heard the vial shatter? There. What did Himari hear when she woke up? Oh, this is the last thing. Okay.
Let's start from the beginning.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Let's do this.
The case started last night. Kutsuki-san entered the kitchen around midnight, making a bit of small talk with Hiroshi, who'd been there for a while.
Of course.
Hiroshi had been trapped in the kitchen all night by Nyana Sofu, who made him wash the dishes and clean the whole place. Since Hiroshi and Nyana Sofu were distracted, they didn't see Kutsuki-san take the sashimi knife from the box when he left the kitchen.
Okay.
There's no doubt that Kutsuki-san intended to kill someone. Likely, our true culprit. He invited his would-be victim to the scene of the crime, classroom 1C. It was there that Kutsuki-san attacked them. But they turned things back on Kutsuki-san and fought back, breaking his nose in the scuffle.
Oh, the briefcase broke his nose. Gosh.
This likely caused him to drop the knife, so the culprit took it themselves and used it to stab Kutsuki-san.
Dang.
To death.
To death.
Noticing how much of a struggle this left behind, the killer fixed up the desks, making it look like far less of a struggle occurred there. With blood likely all over them,
Oh my gosh.
needed to wash up.
Oh, this music's going crazy. I love the soundtrack here.
They unwrapped their bandages and went to the nurse's office to do so. But when they headed in to wash the bandages in their hands, they didn't realize that someone else was also in that room. Miyoga-san. The killer woke her up, but she was too tired to check who it was at the time, and just left them alone and went back to sleep. The killer, after washing up, not only took new bandages to rewrap their arms, but also a syringe and some tranquilizer with them. This
Alrighty.
was crucial to the next step of their plan. Having someone, they forged a letter claiming to be Kutsuki-san, but the writing of the note
Oh.
because they were left.
Because he wrote. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, see, when you put it like that, it actually makes a lot more sense. So I was thinking like he was writing it with his right hand, and all that stuff, right? But because left is his dominant, he wrote with his dominant. And he would be writing from left to right. That didn't clock into my mind, so that's why the smudge is going to the right. Okay.
Heading upstairs, they left a note in my room so I'd see it upon waking up, and walk right into their trap.
Oh, it was left under the door. Oh, so the cat gave it to us. Okay, I see.
Straight towards classroom 1C. None the wiser that the killer was right behind me. But they also failed to notice they had a witness, too. Hoshisaki-san, whose face blindness and worldview
I forgot about the face blindness.
As soon as I walked into the classroom,
Oh. A little bit. I think I remember that he had it, but like a little bit before.
And I was knocked unconscious within moments. Now I was unconscious. They dragged me over Kutsuki-san's body, getting my back covered in his blood. They set me up against the desk, put the knife in my hands, and reached into my pocket to take a glass vial. A vial they only knew about because I was their sister. After that, they hid themselves in the closet and waited for people to get up and head downstairs. When they heard it, the last phase of their plan went into action.
Oh my gosh.
They threw the vial against the floor and it shattered, which drew the attention of Shiraki-san and Hiroshi. They shut the closet door, pulling in stray beams and glass from the vial, before clicking their handcuff back on to appear as if nothing happened. That's when I woke up. I saw Kutsuki-san's. That brought Shiraki-san.
Oh my gosh. Wait, so he was... Wait, so does that mean he was in the closet when they were all investigating? Or when they were all first seeing that? Seeing that.
Me and suspicion was immediately on me. Because of that panic, the killer's hiding place was never checked. Yanis's announcement went off, pulling us out of the room before we could even think to do so. Once everything had gone quiet, the culprit simply left the closet and joined the rest of us, acting as if they'd just been drawn out of their bedroom by the announcement.
Oh my gosh.
There's only one person who could have orchestrated all of this. Moichiro Sanada, the absolute prosecutor. And
Gosh, dang. Holy man.
was there anything I got wrong, Moichi?
Let the record show that I knew it. Not even since the beginning. Before the beginning. I knew. I had a sneaking feeling that Moichi was gonna do it because it made no sense for me for them to have the what's it called? They had that whole like fight and all that beforehand. So maybe they had that and then he decided, okay, I gotta go do something about this. So then he killed Reichi and then did all the things to frame it because he doesn't like his sister for what she has done in, how he perceives his sister, what he perceives his sister is doing that warrants framing, I guess.
It appears he has no further rebuttal.
Moichi, please tell me that's enough.
I imagine this is hard for you, Sanada-san. I'm so sorry. But your brother has committed a great many sins today, and it's not in our hands anymore.
Oh my gosh.
I'm inclined to agree. We have our answer.
Wrong Sonata. It was the wrong Sonata.
Time and conclude these proceedings now.
And I was here thinking kids did never shut up.
I didn't think it would go for this long either, bro. Trust me.
You're finally all done? Good. Then let's get the voting underway. You'll all have limited time to vote, so don't take too long to think and get it in on time. And remember, you only get one chance. Now, without further ado,
it's voting time. I do it for the wrong person. Are you sure? Pretty sure. Threw a trash can up into space.
and now let's tally
Sweet.
all the votes to see how you all did.
Watch Ishikaru be like, I still think it's you, Himari. Oh wow, everybody.
Has been declared guilty. And the result is...
Yes!
He's the real killer.
I knew it! I just couldn't prove it! Holy. Execution time? Oh my gosh, I got an A. I actually can't believe that. Wait, can I see, like... Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I got a D in Merlite. I just didn't know. I just didn't know that the things would hurt you. That the wrong evidence would hurt you. War of Words, yeah. I had to retry it twice. I'm very surprised, bro. Hold on. I'm just checking achievements, that's all. I can't really put my mouse on my other monitor, so bear with me. It'll only take a little bit. Why can't I? Please? Please? I just want to look at the achievements. That's all! Dang it, the death cat here is not letting me look at the achievements! And he's working with Moichi to, like, not allow me to see them. Complete any clinical trial while performing every ace counter. Wait, it's not showing up here. My achievement. Okay. I don't know what an ace counter is, though. I'll have to, when I go back, I'm probably gonna go on my own and try to complete all these achievements.
And that concludes the first clinical trial.
Maybe I'll get the achievement later. I have no idea, but even if I don't, like I said, I'll just go back and do that stuff off camera.
Congratulations! The majority of you have voted correctly. The killer of Reiji Kutsuki was your very own absolute prosecutor, Moichi.
It's also kind of makes sense, like, in an ironic sort of way, that the prosecutor is the one that's killing, is also the executioner, so to speak.
Moichi, why did you do this?
He stepped away from it. Without a word, he reached into his briefcase, taking a slip of paper out and handing it to me.
What is...
Dear Moichiro.
Oh, that's the original thing.
I think I found something real. If you could get over it. Signed,
Reiji.
Is this?
It's like an exact copy of the letter you had, but the letters aren't smudged. It also looks a bit imprinted?
So the person that wasn't targeted by the Kutsuki-san was...
Moichi.
I received the letter late last night. I hadn't been able to sleep, and it was slipped under my door around 3 o'clock. I went down to see if he was telling the truth. This had better be important, Kutsuki.
My gosh.
Come on. I've seen how uptight you can get. I promise you, I wouldn't have called you here if I hadn't found a way out.
So where is it then?
You see the closet in the back of the room? There's a vent in there.
You think that could be a way out?
Dunno. Could be pretty important, but I can't get the vent off.
Did you not think to go look for a screwdriver in the storage room?
Nah, seems silly to me.
Even when you might have something important.
Dang.
It only seems to have been screwed in with a few cracks.
That face right there. I like that face from Reiji.
I could probably get it off with my badge.
Yeah, dude. Take your time.
All right. I hadn't been facing him. He could have hit me easily. I don't know if he just missed.
Ah, shit. Hold still, dude.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. I think you could take a gas mask.
Get away from me!
Oh, I just realized this too. I just realized that in both this game and Danganronpa, it was the pop stars. It was the musicians who died first, and just and furthermore, died because they were trying to kill somebody else. They were trying to kill somebody else, and it just got turned around on them. The only difference here is that he wasn't the one framing our main character here, whereas, you know, Moichi here obviously was.
I managed to shove him out.
And Sayaka in Danganronpa 1 originally was.
Damn, dude. Hold still. Ah, shit. Why is the ceiling that that way.
No, you don't. I was able to disarm him and take the knife away from him. This really is a new low, Kutsky. Just wanting us all to sit here and I'm restraining you and letting the others know what happened.
Dude. What? You think they'll believe you? You've made some pretty bad blood with just about everybody here.
I mean, he does have a point, honestly. Nobody liked the guy.
So what? I'll trust my word over yours.
Nah.
They just think I'm kind of weird, but they think you're a danger.
So he could have lived if he just didn't say anything.
No, they don't.
You blew up at us earlier, dude. Hell, we even heard you screaming at your sister, you know?
Yeah, I would assume that. I wouldn't assume that the rooms here at this place is like soundproof per se. So that makes a lot of sense. I was thinking about that in my head as well. I was like, wouldn't other people hear this?
She's not part of this.
She probably thinks you're a burden, dude. You haven't shown her.
Oh, so it was a murder of passion? He just like, enough! Wah!
Shut up.
She'd think better of you if you could just be quiet and calm down, too.
Shut up!
I didn't lie to you, dude.
First of all, I like it how the glasses are just like drawn like that. So that, oh wait, aren't they broken? Well, if it's not to show that they're broken, I like how they're kind of shown like that so that we can actually see his eyes. But he isn't, like, with how he is, you can read it as menacing, but you can also read it as just him being the, like, yeah, dude, like the surfer-esque dude, you feel me? Which is really interesting, voice acting-wise, and writing-wise. This game's really cool, man.
There's one way out. You got it in your hand right now, Sonata. If you want to escape, prove us all wrong so bad.
Oh wait, the same thing with Moichi.
Then do it.
Hit me! Hit me! Wham!
You actually did it, dude. Guess I underestimated you.
Oh shoot. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good. I thought I was thinking about something else, sorry.
I wasn't sure if I could keep him restrained. If he broke out, nothing could have stopped him from trying to kill someone else. So, I killed him first.
What utter nonsense. Do you expect me to believe that nonsensical excuse coming from such a brilliant legal mind? You were fully aware he posed no threat. You made it evident you saw him as a half-baked stoner. And now, with a broken nose and a concussion, he simply wouldn't be getting up again. And so...
Moichi, why? Why did you do it?
Why? Is it still not crystal clear why? I'm the only one who was working into delirium to actually find a way out of here. While the rest of you were content to sit here and do nothing.
Again, I don't think there's really anything that would end it. Like, Nyanu hasn't really said, like, oh yeah, you better get out of here, or else I'm gonna kill you. For all we know right now, at this very moment, right, they could just, like, stay here, like, forever, essentially, without any repercussions whatsoever. But just if they wanted to get out of there, then you would need to kill each other until, like, one person remains.
I'm the only one here who cared that we were in a situation where any of us could be killed at any moment. The rest of you, so eager to judge me, were all content to just sit here and wait for some nebulous rescue that's still not come to pass. And every time I tried to get you all collaborating to escape, you would all decide instead to either give up or worse, mess around. And then it would be thrown in my face as a failure of my attempts to get everyone out of here alive every single time. You were all content to just live here, so why shouldn't I be the one who actually gets out? I'm the only one who seems to want to leave.
Again, we don't know if they were like, oh, okay, you may have a point if there was like, if you don't kill each other in like a week, if you don't kill each other in a week, then, you know, we'll just kill all of you, right? Then, okay, that would make sense. But your logic here doesn't make sense because, again, there's no, like, downside to just staying alive. You feel me? To just staying alive.
He told me he knew about a way out, and I took it. And had I not, this would have been a trial for my murder. Can you honestly say that not a single one of you would have done the same thing I did?
And what for the rest of us? We'd all die for your escape.
That was never part of my plan.
It was just simply a byproduct, bro.
Janice kept that half of the rules secret to force this situation to be far more dire than it seemed, I suspect.
Who's to say?
After I found out, so be it. Kutsuki's blood was already on the floor. Someone else was going to die. I wasn't going to just let it be me.
So you decided to frame it on your sister, who, again, you fought with previously, like literally hours before.
Moichi, how could you just so easily sacrifice the lives of everyone here? Why did you frame me?
Because I blame you for everything, Himari.
Why not?
Oh my gosh, that was much worse than what I had initially thought.
What?
Years you've held secrets from me on behalf of our father. Just determined to be his perfect little sunflower. Every time that man hurt me in some way, you'd never be there for me until after the smoke cleared. Every time you would berate me for not being more like you. Every time he'd humiliate me in front of others, including you, to make an example of me. He'd always drill that into you, how I was a bad influence and someone you should stay away from. That's why you only ever talk to me in private.
Moichi, I really tried to.
Shut the fuck up, Himari! Your crocodile tears aren't gonna work this time. If I'm going to die, then at least grant me the dignity of my last words.
Our father never gave me a chance. I was always his biggest mistake and resentment, something that man never changed his mind on. Even after I became the absolute prosecutor, he still favored you. He still saw me as a burden. Still saw and treated me as what killed Himawari, her mother. All the while, you'd simply stand aside, watch him treat me like a burden, and do nothing to actually step in and help me. All you could ever do was dry my tears afterwards.
Well, what was she supposed to do? She was as old as you, bro. She didn't understand what was going on just as much as you didn't understand what was going on. Like, you're not, like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's sad. It really is. But the fact that he internalizes it so much is even sadder to me, because he's gonna die with so much hate in his heart. But Himari is also going to see her brother die, knowing that he hates her and is never going to forgive her.
All until the day I was finally sent to juvie, where you'd never need to even bother pretending to care. Every game we played together, every school. What did any of it matter if you couldn't be there for me when I needed you the most? Right down to asking him to sell off the last thing we had left of our mother. You sided with him every time. You never held any empathy for me. You're no better than him.
I couldn't do it. Falling to my knees. I could do nothing more than weep. The most ugly weeping I've ever done. I'm sorry. I'm so...
It's too late for that. You can't just say that! What the hell do you, of all people, know about what I went through?
I don't know any, but this isn't right at all. You're demanding that Himari knew exactly what she needed to do to help you when you were a kid. To stand up to your dad like that. But Himari's your twin sister. You two were the exact same age.
Literally what I'm saying, bro.
Asking that someone your own age stood up to her own dad. Can you honestly blame her?
Exactly! Like, he's neglecting...
In horrible situations, and
He's...
yeah, I don't know how bad they all were. But, Himari, it sounds like even despite what your father told her, she still chose to help you however she actually could at her age.
Exactly.
It wasn't what you needed, I get that. But it's what Himari could still do for you. To still argue against what your dad was doing. Your dad's the one to blame in all this, not Himari. He's the one who decided to play favorites with his kids. Even Himari could see that was a terrible thing to do. Even with the little control she had, she still tried to be there for you. To be the sister that you needed. You should have stuck together. Himari clearly wanted it, and we could have still found a way out together. But now you're going to die, and she'll be all alone. Forever. Missing someone she found important. Someone she loved.
She didn't. That's...
He's completely right, by the way. Like, it was all the father's fault. Like I said, what would Himari have done? What could... That was guttural. Guttural. Holy. The voice acting is so good. But like I said, like, yeah, he's completely right. Like, it was the father's fault that he decided to play favorites, first of all. Secondly, like, what was Himari... I think I said this in the last episode, too. Himari... Or last video, sorry. If you're getting confused by me saying episode. But in the last video that I made of this, I made mention on how... I think I mentioned it. I'm not too sure. But I think I at least thought and maybe mentioned that Himari did what she could, you know, being a kid, right? He internalized it as, so she just hates me, and all her attempts to make me feel better is just, like, it's just fake, right? And there was totally a bunch of stuff that, like, went on with him, and it's sad that, like, his father played favorites, but that's exactly that. The father played favorites. He's the one who was all pessimistic about it, and took it and decided to internalize all that she tried to do as she is just as bad as him, which is just not the case. But he's so clouded by what he thinks that it doesn't really matter, like, what actually happened. To him, it's all Himari's fault. And I think he finally realized after so long that that isn't the case. But as it was also said, it's too late. He's gonna die, and it's nobody's fault but his own. And Himari is gonna have to live with all that for the rest of her life.
Moichi,
I wonder, was I ever fit to wear this with any semblance of pride? Himari, I'm sorry. You were in the same situation I was, but because you never faced our father's wrath, I never wanted to admit it. It was foolish of me to always blame you for his favoritism for what he did. I'm ashamed for doing so.
Moichi...
It's strange, though. What Kutsuki had said to me during his final moments, it almost seemed like he wanted me to kill him. Like, he knew those words exactly would get under my
Yeah, he does seem like the rage baity type of folk.
And the scars I had on my arms, they're gone, despite them all being barely a month old. I don't know what's going on, but... Himari.
The card.
I need you to have this. When a prosecutor is unable to continue serving, he has to return his badge to the office. I'll be unable to, so I please ask you to do so. As for the card, keep it close.
What a snooze fest! Because I think it's time we wrap this up!
What? No, please, wait! I haven't properly said goodbye.
Well, too bad, I'm done waiting. I checked out ages ago when the dude in the bow tie started yelling.
Moichi.
I'm strong enough to take this. I promise. And you'll be fine. With the showing you gave today, I know you'll keep the others safe. I entrust my legacy to you. Please, get out of here.
Please, I'm not ready.
Quiet down! Let's get this along, everyone!
Yep.
All good. And for the absolute prosecutor...
Goodbye, everyone. I'm sorry for all that I've done.
Moichi!
Goodbye, Himari.
Execution time. It's punishment time. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I'm excited, man. Oh, like Leon's. Oh, the electric chair? Ludovico technique? Dang. Bit of bleeding coming from his eyes. What is this, the indomitable human spirit? It's gonna give him some hope to escape. And then, boom, right back in. He's going for it, then he's gonna go right back in. Woo! Come on! It's like Kurumi's! execution. Boop. Oh my gosh. Huge freaking Tesla coils. Oh, dang. Ooh. Ugh. His eyes get blown out? Oh, jeez. Oh shoot, the achievement gave a hint to who would die. Oh my gosh, that didn't even clock to me. I did not pay attention to the achievement thing at all. I think I might have looked at it and was like, oh yeah, cause you know, the trial, right? That did not clock to me. Oh my gosh. Gosh, dang. Oh jeez.
How could you do something? Please, Heavenly Father, save his soul and forgive him for his sins.
No, never, can't, there, no!
What the fucking shit was that?
Oh my gosh, that is the first time I think I've heard this guy at a low register.
I'm simply holding up the rules that I laid out for all of you. I mean, if you'd all embraced apathy by now, you wouldn't have felt a thing watching that.
So the experiment must continue.
Just the consequence of trying to hold on to your humanity. You kids all still want to trust each other, and look where that got you. Nowhere but lower.
Jeez, man.
Even trust me now.
Explain.
The exit that the lawyer boy thought was worth killing somebody over.
Oh. Oh my god.
So, not only did Sonata succumb to this nonsense, it was all in vain.
Dang. Oh, nothing.
You demon! They wouldn't have tried to kill each other if it wasn't for you pushing them into a corner!
Hey, don't give me all the credit. The motive was kind of a last-minute addition to the control. Yet still got results. They could have chosen to not kill.
I mean, that is true. I mean, he is right. Like, again, there's no downside to not killing and just everybody living. You feel me?
Besides, you've already proven the experiment's hypothesis at least a little correct by succumbing to your own apathy.
Whatever do you mean?
You're all so selfish, thinking only of yourselves at this moment. Look at her. Such interesting results. Her twin brother just got fried harder than a fork in a socket, and not one of you even glanced at her.
Oh my gosh. Dang. Kaguya! Dang, she looks tired.
Are you doing all right? I reached into my apron pocket, and they were still there.
He's gone.
You passed out. After you passed out, Miyoka-san and Shiraki-san carried you back here. I am here to tell you that's what happened.
Thank you, Kaguya. Appreciate it.
Moichi. You fucking He threw the badge across the room. I didn't care.
How could you think I'd even be close to doing all right? You saw what happened. What Moichi did to me. What he did to Kutsuki-san. How he felt about me. Maybe our dad was right about him.
Oh my gosh.
He just saw something in Moichi that I couldn't. And I just let it happen. He killed someone. He stabbed someone to death. And then he tried to frame me for it. His own sister.
I think she's going through the stages of grief right now, because what we saw in the courtroom was denial to a certain extent. Then we get to anger. Bargaining, maybe. Maybe she was trying to bargain there also.
All the while, he acted like he was going to try to exonerate me. He yelled at me. Yelled at everyone. He yelled at you constantly for not living up to his expectations. And he expected me to believe some speech from a guy we've barely known for a week was what changed his mind. That's what changed his mind after all this time. After everything he said and did to me. And I'm just supposed to forgive him after all that? After he could only say he should have treated me better right before he died. So, I'm supposed to believe him now. Of course he lied. He did it all the time. He was lying, talking, saying whatever would clear his guilty conscience. He only ever cared about himself.
I held the card in both hands, ready to rip it in half.
Oh my gosh, man.
I don't understand. What is lying?
I'm trying so hard not to laugh.
But then the card fell from my hands.
This card.
It's from a game me and Moichi would play when we were kids. He drew on this card. It was his favorite. He gave it to me the first night we were here, no matter what happened. Even when things got bad.
That's not stupid.
Is this card lying?
No, lying isn't a tangible thing. It's when you tell someone something you know isn't true.
What is true?
Moichi is lying.
He was always lying. He never cared about me or anyone else. He treated me like a burden from the moment we got here.
The first night we were here, he gave you the card, even when things got bad.
What are you... No, I'm not forgiving him. I will never forgive him. I don't care what his reasons were. I don't care why he gave me the card. I don't care if he loved me or if he didn't. What he did is unforgivable. And I don't care about him anymore. Do you understand?
I have felt this exact same way with a person in my life, and oh my gosh. That, I think the worst feeling you can ever, I think one of the worst feelings you can give to somebody is making it feel like you don't matter. But I think one of the worst things that you can be told is that is to be told, I will never forgive you. That no matter whether you're here on this earth or you're not, that you are never going to get the closure of my forgiveness. That is really strong, man. Oh my gosh.
Can I hold you?
hold me. Do you mean a hug?
Can I hug you?
Yes, you can. Kaguya wrapped her arms around me. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't have any energy left to be angry. I just held tightly to Kaguya. Thank you.
Are you doing all right?
A bit. I feel a bit better. There was a strange scent to her. I couldn't tell if it came from her or her big scarf, but it was nice.
Do you feel better?
I only managed to nod as a response. She tucked the card in her shirt, then sat down in the chair. I felt so tired. My body was barely holding on. I just wanted to sleep. I'd like to be alone right now. Have a good night, Kaguya-san.
Okay.
He's not moving. He's just standing there, menacingly.
Kaguya-san?
Is the moon visible at good night?
Could you at least get the light?
The light?
The light switch over there. Could you please flick it off? Kaguya flicked off the light switch, and I could hear her footsteps in the chair slightly. Despite the new darkness, I could feel her eyes on me. I tried my best to fall asleep, but no matter how hard I tried to push my feelings aside, there was still one thing that stuck out in my mind.
And the scars I had on my arms, they're gone, despite them all being barely a month old.
Oh, did he try to cut himself?
I don't know what's going on. I'll never find out.
Oh, shoot.
Those words continued to echo in my ears. Sinking, falling, fingers outstretched. Exactly what he meant by that.
I think he cut himself. I think he was cutting himself. It makes a lot of sense. He felt like he didn't have a lot of control in his life, and so he tried any means possible to have at least some iota of control. That's what I think, at least. Kaguya, go to your room! Get out of my vent, Spider-Man! Oh! Moichi will return in Avengers Doomsday. Collect my pages. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we did it. We completed episode 1. Dang. Fade into darkness and let the archangels take them. Whew, man, that... Oh my gosh, that got really heavy towards the end, man. Yeah, that's really good. That was really good. That was a... If this episode is something to go off of, it's that this has the opportunity to be an absolute classic, just an absolute gem of a game that people are gonna, like, hold in high regard for a very long time as one of the great, as a really good game, and like as an iconic game, honestly. Jeez, man. All these voice actors are done really... Everybody did well here. There's not a lot of... Oh my... This is a really good game, man. Elsie Lovelock. That name sounds really familiar to me. Nezumi VA. Yeah, and then Elsie Lovelock. Amazing Digital Circus. She played Uzi in Murder Drones, the singing voice of Charlie in Has-Been Hotel Pilot, Mommy Longlegs in Poppy Playtime, Meggie from SMG4. The Glonk Queen in The Amazing Digital Circus. Oh my gosh. Past team? She's voicing somebody in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Oh my gosh! And she's voicing Kaguya! Holy. Who was she in Iron Lung? Oh, she was the speaker and the research lead. Kickstarter backers, yep. She's misinformation in Game Oververse. I need to play Game Oververse. Or watch Game Oververse, sorry. But I had seen a specific gif of misinformation. Wow. She's very prolific. And there's probably other prolific ones here that I just don't recognize. It's just that I vaguely thought about Elsie Lovelock. Jeez, man. Okay. Wow. There's so much to go over. Like, there's so... Oh my gosh. I really like this game. I can't really say, like... This game is unfinished, so I can't really say... like, specific things. Like, oh, it's my favorite game ever. If it keeps going in the way... If they take what they have in episode 1 and they make it just better, and they keep making it better, I feel like by the time they end off, I think this could genuinely be one of my favorite games of all time. Holy, no, Gen AI was used to create this game! Whoopee! And it was made in Godot. But oh my gosh, this game has a lot of potential, and I cannot wait to see how that potential plays out, man. Is there something else? Doesn't look like it. Oh, no, there is. Probably the, yeah, Emperor Japan and all that. To be continued. Yeah, man. I can't wait. I actually can't wait. Gosh, man. That was so... Like I said, this is a really good game. Like, I liked it, right? Like, I liked it before the trial. But I think after the trial, it's solidified it as really good. Easily, like, a top game this year for me. Alongside stuff like Union Syndrome, bro. I only have 2 more achievements that I need to get. now that my mouse is freed from my monitor. Just getting a bad ending in the clinical trial, which is probably like just failing a bunch of times, I would presume. And completing any clinical trial while performing every ace counter, which again, I don't really know what an ace counter is, so I'll probably look that up and then finish this on my own. But oh, the extras, I don't know what's up with the extras, but I can't get into the extras. But I really hope you... Wow, that is incredibly blurry. Why is that so blurry? What? Is it focusing on the cat in the background? I guess so. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys are enjoying this game. That was, like I said, it was really heavy, and like the whole like thing getting down to it was just gut-wrenching, especially the aftermath. Because I feel like when it comes to somebody's death, what really hurts you the most isn't really like at the time. I feel like it's like afterwards, like whether it's like a couple hours afterwards, a day afterwards, years afterwards. I can tell you from experience that a death can sometimes just hit somebody like a long time afterwards, right? Or even just afterwards in general, even if not at the time. Like, she was obviously shocked, you know, initial shock factor of it, but she really got into it when Kagi was in the room later and all that, right? Man, that was gut-wrenching, bro. I feel, again, I feel very vindicated that it was Moichi. It made a lot of sense to me, given the clues that we were given and all that. Now, my reasoning is wrong. He didn't do it to be like, because I hate you. Well, it was partially the reason, but there was a lot more to it, you know, than I initially assumed. And a lot of things about the game, like I really like the arcade segments. I like the way you can like, you know, be friends with people and such and all that. I really like the music. I think the art's really nice. It definitely feels much more than just simply a Danganronpa like, as I have said it as with friends, because I can't really like describe it like in any other way than Danganronpa, because Danganronpa is an obvious inspiration for it. And it's not even a bad thing, that's the thing. It's not even a bad thing that it's an inspiration, because they're clearly taking the core fundamentals of Danganronpa and some of like the style and like some inspiration from it, like all this stuff, but still adding onto it in a way that actually makes it like makes it be really different from like, you know, your typical Danganronpa game. More than like a fan game, I guess you can say, you know what I mean? More than like Eden's Garden or something like that, where it's very clearly a Danganronpa fan game, or a Danganronpa inspired game, I guess you can say. It feels much more like that in that regard. And, you know, the writing was really good. I was really getting into, like, his logic. And when I was screaming about his logic, I mean it, like, not like a writing way as I would for, let's say, prep girlfriends coming out in the webtoon boyfriends. I've yapped about that in a video already. But it's much different from that, because in that case, it is very much a case of the writing itself just being bad. Whereas I was really getting invested with Moichi's logic and reasoning in terms of the character, not in terms of the writing, which I think is a good thing. Actually getting invested in the characters should be a good thing, and it's a good thing for someone like me who doesn't really, like, can't really, like, look at things often. And like I said, I could be really stupid sometimes. Even some of the decisions I made during the clinical trial, like, didn't make sense to me until, like, they explained it a little bit afterwards. That's when I only found out, like, oh yeah, duh, that makes sense. So I mean this with all my heart. I mean this very much so. Buy this game and play this game. Support the creators in any way you can, because this game so far is really good. And it has like I said, it has the opportunity to genuinely be a masterpiece, a masterclass in like this stuff. It really does feel like they got a lot of the things in like Danganronpa and they just kind of like fixed it. Not like fixed it, but like they looked at like Danganronpa, they looked at what they did right, what they could have done better, and just made it like that, made it good in that regard, so to speak. So that's really cool. But yes, I thank you guys very much for watching this and going on it with me. I will definitely be playing episode 2 and recording that when that comes out. And I hope you guys, again, had a great day so far. And I hope you guys continue to have a great rest of your day. Bye!